Okay, I know we've messed up, but we're coming to you in just a minute. Thank you. Cut it. Start it now.
You're tuned into After Tonight. Now here's your host, DJ Tony Afters.
Oh my gosh, welcome everybody to a live in-person edition with Mark Wellborne, co-host of the year. Thank you so much, Mark, for being here.
Pleasure's all mine.
Live in studio. I hope it sounds okay. I hope we make a good impression this time, because last time we did an in-person episode, the critics called it a disaster.
It was a disaster.
They called yeah.
It was a fun disaster.
It was fun. I had fun. And I think we held each other's blue Yetis, and we made it work. But this time, we are, I hope it sounds okay. It might be a little echoey, but that's the price to pay for this quality show tonight. So we are here live doing it, and we got the TV up. I'm currently looking at Tony Hinchcliffe at D Madness.
My good pal.
You're good about Tony with D Madness?
No, more Tony.
Okay. Do you have a black friend?
Yes, I have a black friend. His name's Mark. Also,
It's a little suspicious.
It is suspicious, okay. But you got to trust me on this one.
My black friend's name, Poinsettia, I think is. It's a woman. But no, we're here. This is amazing. I hope people who are watching this in the future, tuning in, enjoy this. I have the poinsettia. It's a very Christmas episode. You're here. You're home for the holidays.
Yes.
And we're doing it together. We won't be celebrating Christmas together, but we'll be enjoying each other's company tonight. Certainly. I have a beer. You have a beer. I hope everyone at home is drinking and drinking well. I've had, let me tell you, quite the week. I got this tree. You can't see it at home. Maybe I'll upload a picture later to the Discord. It's not the biggest tree. I have high ceilings, not to brag, but I have high ceilings. It's a 7-footer, about my height. It's a 7-footer, and that's not bad. But the problem is it is so wide. I mean, you can see it right now. It is so wide. It is crushing the blinds of the window. It is taking up about half the room. I put this up. I bought it. Let me just tell you, I bought the tree in complete darkness. I went after work last Friday. I got there at 5 p.m. They closed at 5 p.m. I didn't know that. Oh. The nursery, the plant nursery.
So they loved you.
I was like, can I buy a tree? I was like, I'll tip. I had to say that. I said, I'll give money. I didn't say that, but I was like, can I
high ceiling tipper?
Whoa. I said, my ceilings must be 12, 14 feet. I don't even know. They can't even measure them. They're so high. But they said, sure, go ahead. So that meant I got there at 4:57. So I was like, I'm going to pick a tree. I picked this tree in 30 seconds. Mm. Well, that's not quite true, actually, because the guy was like, oh, let me help you get a tree. He wanted to get out of there. So he's like, I'll help. I'll pull the tree out. You can look at it. I was by myself. He's rotating the tree for me. The first 5, I was like, no, hole, no, I can't do it. I wasn't going to, I knew I was going to tip. So I said, no matter how annoying this is, I'll give him money. Yeah. I I finally picked out this one. It didn't look this big, and when when I clipped it, it was this big. But he helped me put it on my car, and then he held out his hand for the tip. I said, "Buy Bitcoin," and I walked away. I mean, that's a good tip. It's skyrocketing right now. Thank you so much. But anyway, that's my tree. I don't know. Do you have a tree in Austin? Did you? I guess you're not there right now. But
No, I don't have a tree. I have a small tree, like an artificial tree, but when I drove back in the summer, I didn't grab it because the last thing I'm thinking about is Christmas. So
right,
yeah. So it's currently sitting in my mom's basement.
Is it up? Or is it just framed in a corner?
It's in a box still.
Right.
And my ornaments are in a box.
I try not to. I don't like the artificial tree. I'm a natural tree. I like the smell.
Yeah, it smells nice.
I like the spiders living in it.
I don't like the pine needles.
No, but I don't mind. I don't even mind. But this tree is just, it's hitting the TV, it's hitting the wall,
Yeah,
it's scratching the wall. This is a rental, of course. It's going to be ruined. And last year, you know what I did? I threw this tree. You guys can't see this. Who cares? I threw it out the window. That's how I got rid of it.
Oh, really?
I threw it out that window right there. It's very easy to dispose of.
Right.
But then I did move it to the trash. But
you can't fit this through the window.
I don't think so. No. So this is going to be a pain in the butt. And another fire hazard, I have two doors. I have this door right here. And
you're giving way too much away.
I know.
For
They're doxing this. They're creating a blueprint of the house. But I have another door back there. It's complete. It's like locked. Even I can't open it. It is like stuck, locked.
Yikes.
It's stuck. So if there's a fire, we're both dead. We can't.
Okay.
There's only this route. Don't try to escape through that window or jump out that window. Anyway, that's my whole tree story. Not very interesting. I want to say I hope we have Luke calling. I didn't text him or anything, but I hope he calls in because we'll be going to a little comedy show tomorrow.
I can't wait.
That's going to be exciting to see all those people. And I don't even know. Does do the other is it all this is Otis run thing from the Sick Ghouls? Do other people show up? Do they other people in the comedy scene? Is it like a normal Wednesday night that open mic in Delaware? It's usually packed.
Yeah, he's been promoting it for a while, so I feel like other open micers will show up. It's,
Good.
It's kind of like it's like a Christmas story with the star and the sky and the people, like the wise men follow.
Right, but instead of wise men, it's a bunch of dirty,
idiots,
unshowered idiots.
Yeah.
Open micers. Well, good. I'm excited for that, and I haven't done stand up in a long time, so not even 5 minutes. I haven't done 5 minutes in 6 months plus.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm doing a character.
Oh,
and I've written a whole 5 minutes. I don't even know if it's 5 minutes. I just wrote. It's like I hope this takes up enough time. If it's only like a minute.
Are we supposed to do characters? This is the first time I'm learning about it. I didn't expect to.
He asked me to do it.
Oh, okay. He did.
I think a couple other, I think Luke may be doing a character.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Otis himself will be doing a character.
Well, they've always called me just a character of my own. So I guess I don't need. No, but I don't even know. I don't know what I would be. It's I don't have enough time. I don't have an outfit. Do you have an outfit?
Yes, I brought an outfit.
What are you going to be?
I'm going to be a priest.
Okay. Oh yeah, you already have the outfit.
Yeah, I have it.
That date you went on, you have an outfit. Yeah. Very exciting. But it is the holiday season. I've been really upset because this is supposed to be a season of getting together with family and friends and enjoying yourself. But what's been absent from my life for now 2 weeks has been the Talk Tua podcast. Oh. They did not upload today.
No.
They are just, and they haven't made a single post online. She has not made a post, Haley Welch. And really, that's what I've been looking forward to for the last 3-4 months. Every week, we watch Mark Cuban's in extensive detail. I'm upset, honestly, that they've ruined her Christmas. They've ruined my Christmas. Tua.
Do you think about clipping that Mark Cuban one?
That could be funny.
I think it could be funny, and also
people don't know about it.
I don't think there's like the other clips you make. People will defend those comedians to death because they're fans of the kid.
Right.
Nobody's really a fan of Mark Cuban
or Hale or Hawk Tua. Yeah, right.
Well, I'm a fan of Hawk Tua.
I love her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that, but that's so true. I think I might do that. It's it's one of those things like it has like 200,000 views, but there's no way anyone made it past 5 minutes into the Mark Cuban Pookie podcast. I don't think anyone made it. Pookie only comes in like 30 minutes in. No one got to Pookie.
Right.
So I think this is worthwhile. I'm reading the chat here. Dave Landau did not vibe with Sketch at all. Yeah, we're going to get into that in 1 second. I watched this episode of Kill Tony we're about to watch or watch some of, because I got to tell you, Dave Landau is a pretty established guy. I mean, not many people know him, but he's been doing comedy for almost 20 years, probably 20 years. Been on all these radio shows, been everywhere in the country having to work. He left Anthony Cumia to join Steven Crowder, then Steven Crowder fired him, and he's been all over the place. Had some success and stuff, and now he's 40, 50 years old, hanging out with Sketch. And Sketch is I got to tell you, this Sketch, I'm shocked by. I mean, we talked about him when his scandal broke,
right?
Which, if you don't know, it's just 2 words or 3 words, I guess. Gay pornography leak. That's the scandal.
Yeah.
He had hardcore gay pornography leaked online from the past. I accidentally saw a clip of this. Actually, saw a clip of this stuff. This was as hardcore as it gets.
Oh.
I mean, this was disturbing. And I don't know. I liked my browser. I did all I could, but I couldn't forget the image. I mean, he's wearing like a maid outfit or something. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I mean, you never see anything like it.
It's funny you say that, because I tried my hardest to even just catch a glimpse of what was going. I couldn't find anything. The only thing I saw was him in like a Spider-Man thing.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
was he slinging webs?
I didn't watch too.
Because everyone I was watching, they were swinging webs at him. I mean, it was horrible. It was awful. It was disturbing. It was horrible. But
you're making me blush. I'm the same color as this poinsettia.
He's on the cam. I know. He's on the cam doing that stuff. And then he actually got a big boost in followers from that. But then it kind of, that went away. And he kind of is now getting about, well, I was looking up his metrics. There was a video about it I watched. He's getting about half of what he did, a third of what he did in views about 4 months ago. Like, he's really... I don't know. People are just sick of him. I don't know what it is, but he's fallen off. So Kill Tony gets him. I'm telling you, they got him. He did a big interview on Bad Friends like 3 months ago. That did good numbers. But he has really fallen off since then. Kill Tony's gotten him 3 months too late. And my point is, with Dave Landau, 20-year road comedian, and Sketch, they've really fallen off in terms of guests. I mean, I loved the Lemaire episode. But it was Lemaire and Matt, and then it was two other, Sean Gardini and Tommy Pope, 2 other Shane Orbit people.
Right.
So what is going on with these quality guests? I mean, seriously.
I know you're getting upset, but can't you see that this is the avenue where Hawk Tuah will reappear and redo her image?
You think she's gonna go and kill? Yeah, she could go and kill.
I mean, it seems like it's the.
They need each other. You're right.
She's kind of funny. She could be funny enough.
I actually think she's good. I got no problem. I don't know why I had this all set up. I promise. What if we did this? What if we just watched Kill Tony like this?
Yeah, right.
You just moved to Texas from beautiful New York City.
No.
The other is one of the most famous.
No. See, I was much smaller earlier. I don't know what happened, but there we go. And there we go. That's perfect. No, I'm kidding, of course. But here we go with Kill Tony. I don't have much to say to this because this was very boring.
Okay.
I don't want to subject everyone to this. I was very bored. And someone just said he hosted the Streamer Awards as the host. I don't get this Sketch. I got to be honest. I never understood the appeal. I never understood why he's popular with kids. I know, besides playing video games, he's kind of like, he is a character. He's a novelty. We'll see him.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into some of his videos, since the incident.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it now. It's trapped in my mind. Honestly, it's trapped in my mind. It's like an overhead shot, POV. That's enough. That's enough.
Details.
That's enough.
Spare me.
I don't know. But here it is. They're going to introduce the guys. And I have something to say about Sketch coming out and what kind of guy he is. It's very interesting. And here he goes.
streamers in the world who came to visit the show last week. The whole staff fell in love with them, and we decided to have him here 1 week later. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for tonight's guest. It's Dave Landau in Sketch. Oh boy! Oh my God, Dave Landau.
Very short.
Sketch.
Sketch.
Get over here, Sketch. Sit
I
down,
want to get a
buddy.
look at Sketch. Here we go. That's actually a great pause because you're gonna see this, Mark. This is not an insult,
Yeah.
but he looks like he could have Down syndrome.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yes, and he's played on that. That's not me saying that for the first. I didn't make that up.
Okay.
He's playing on that. He's doing the whole like. I think we'll get into it. That's a good view with the thick ass glasses.
Thick glasses.
Down to the look on his face. But, this is the contradiction of Sketch because he's kind of like, even if he's not that, plays like a nerdy, nervous kind of guy who's unsure of himself. Like, I don't, that kind of guy. Like, I don't know. Yet, he wears bling. Like you can see here, big bling, jerseys, Supreme jackets, Balenciaga. I've never met an autistic person, a person with Down syndrome that rocks Supreme all the time, or is into that.
You've never met a Down syndrome person with swag?
No.
Okay.
But I've met a lot of cool Down syndrome persons, but they're not Hypebeasts. They're not into, and if they are, they probably don't have the money to afford Louis and Gucci like Sketch does. And Sketch buys it all. And his career is starting to take off. Well, it is definitely fallen off a big cliff. That's what I'm saying. And Tony got him at kind of a low point, actually. You think he's getting this guy on the rise. He should have had him on 6 months ago. Now it's kind of like, again, he's getting 1/4 of the views he was getting just a few months ago. And not much of the attention. But we're going to get into it because he's still filming ads with Prize Picks.
I've seen one, yeah.
With him?
Yeah.
Where they shoot basketballs?
No, it was one with Drewski.
Yes. That's important. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Well,
Are they like
something
at an arena?
Bets. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw I watched a 20-minute video of the filming of that commercial today.
Oh, okay.
I've been so interested in Sketch today. It's unbelievable. But here's Sketch and
Dave Landau, Sketch. Oh my goodness. This episode is sponsored by Zippix. Dave Landau's on tour, davelandau.com. Sketch is one of the most famous streamers in the world. Never done stand-up comedy before in your life, am I correct?
No, sir. First time in front of a live audience.
Look at that.
Excited.
This guy's used to just fucking...
I'm going to say that's amazing that in today's world you can be known by everybody, known by millions of people from the comfort of your living room. Not a very original take. That's a boomer take, but
Yeah.
he is not. I'm saying that because he's not been through the ringer. I don't think he's really been exposed. Like maybe we'll watch a clip of that commercial shoot with Drewski.
Okay.
He's out of his element. He is like, I almost feel kind of weird for he's like hit the jackpot
Yeah.
and he's not quite ready for the jackpot. You know what I mean?
It's tough because what do you expect him to have acting chops in these commercials?
No, it's true. I agree. But
Okay.
I agree. But Prize Picks is putting them in there, making them do this stuff. And I'm going to tell you, Drewski was a dick to Sketch that whole... Drewski got sick of Sketch within one take.
Well, it seemed that in the ad that he was annoyed with him.
I haven't seen the final ad, so I got to check that out.
Well, okay.
But
sorry for the spoiler.
But the filming of it, he's like... I maybe we'll just show the clip, but in the filming of it, he's going... like they're doing improv. Like the whole thing is like improv.
Okay.
Like, oh, you make the bet. He's like, Drewski's like, oh, you make the bet. He's like, what are you going to bet on Sketch? And Sketch like, I don't know. Not sure. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And he goes, oh, that's off brand. He's like, oh, I went out of character, man. I've been around this guy for 2 hours. I can't take him no more. He's like really pissed. It's amazing.
That's kind of how the ad is.
Yeah. I got to watch it now, but we'll check it out. But here's Sketch and we'll see what he says.
Sitting there, no pants on, whatever's going on in the wild world of streamers. I don't know. I don't ever see any of it, but I guess the kids...
So why did Tony book him? If he does never seen him, has no idea what he does. I mean, why is Sketch on the show?
Look at that face Sketch. Just making cheese.
That's the thing. I think he plays this up, this kind of like autistic,
Yeah.
sort of. And I'm not saying this is an insult. I think he plays that up. And I saw an interview he did with some other Bradley Martin, and Bradley Martin's like, "So what's your problem? Like, what's up with you?" and then Sketch had to admit, he's like, "Nothing." He's like, "I'm not nothing. I got nothing diagnosed, nothing at all. I'm just me." But he plays it up like that whole interview. He doesn't do all this normal stuff. Well, we'll see the video, but I think he's basically doing a version of Shane Gillis doing Trump almost. Like that's his character almost.
Okay.
He does like that. He even mentions one thing. I'm not the first person to bring the Trump thing up because he does like this a lot. He's like, and then we're gonna do that.
Well, he does this. That's part of his trademark.
Yes. But he didn't come up with that. I believe that's just he's doing a Trump impression or a Shane Gillis doing Trump impression.
Okay.
My opinion.
All right.
I don't know, but it's hard to even watch Kill Tony because he barely talks this whole time.
Just love it.
Hey, it's a little more formal, but I'm ready to. I came here ready to fuck up, so I guess we're.
Nailed it. How about a hand for...
So he's awkward. He's Dwight Schrute. I don't know, but he's him. And I don't really have any other highlights because we'll watch this guy. How about that? Here's the guy.
Now, has Dave Landau been on this show before?
I don't know.
Because Tony loves to say, "I bring the first time. It's a first timer,
right?"
With a guy who's been a repeat. I just like to see if Tony ever contradicts himself. That's
I like to know. We're always trying to catch Tony in a lie.
Yeah.
In a big screw up. I don't know. But here comes this guy. Dave's first time on the show. Thank you.
Was it?
Someone says that in the show.
Oh wow. It's funny because if you're bringing on somebody like Sketch, especially Tony doesn't even know what he does.
Yes.
You got to get a comic that can carry.
Yes. And,
yeah.
And Dave did okay. I thought he said some funny stuff. I don't actually dislike Dave Landau. He said some funny stuff.
Yeah.
But he was also pretty quiet. I thought it was just kind of a Tony having to talk the entire time. They didn't do much. And Sketch was dead silent.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I don't even know. But he wanted Sketch to talk more. Sketch said like 3 things, and 2 of them were about like, and your hairline's messed up, dude. Like that's his roast.
Yeah, I saw that in the.
That's all that's what he says.
Gotcha.
So, let's watch this guy because I thought this was. You want to talk cringe? This is kind of interesting because I thought you might have an insight into Austin comedy.
The bucket of destiny has spoken. He is.
And I don't believe this was an authentic bucket pull either.
Well,
pulled out of a bucket.
Go ahead.
We'll introduce him.
Okay,
Let him
Bucket out of 250 people. Let's see how it goes. This is a new minute from Michael Ridley.
So, I don't even want to play the full minute. It's hard to watch.
I do want to see it.
Okay.
I've had ADHD. So I've been to the gym recently. It's like a new thing for me. Like the last 2 weeks. I've had ADHD, so it's like hard to stick to a routine. And I've only been going for 2 weeks, and I'm realizing I'm already encountering like an ego problem. Like I'm finding myself shirtless in the mirror listening to Beethoven after a workout. And I can hear an ego demon gassing me up from the back, and he's saying things like, "Look at what you have become. Look at what you have become. They used to make fun of you.
I just want to point out that the it's hard to see. I'm sorry, you guys are blocked off from this. Let me get over here. Oh jeez, let me get over it. Let me get over here. Okay, there we go. That the Mexican trumpet guy is asleep. He looks dead asleep right here. Okay, I'm just saying that. This is clearly not going that well. There we go. That looks better.
Used to wear your t-shirt in the pool with your little Asian nipples poking through. But soon, my child, soon, the moon will encapsulate the sun, and the king will take his rightful place upon the throne.
Really?
Yes, my child, yes. There is a God locked away inside of you, and we will set him free.
See, I've just been trying to get healthier and shit.
There you go. Full minute, 16 seconds from Michael Ridley.
So I think that was extended eye contact between you and me.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if you
I
were
felt
looking
the
for me to
moment.
say,
Nah,
if you were looking for me to chime in here, or I thought you were.
I was about to lean in for a kiss. I didn't know. I didn't know. But the thing is, I want to hear what you have to say. But it's good. You know, people bomb. I'm not here to just point out people bombing because 90% of that was a bomb. I'm not here to point that out. But I think what he's going to say after this is very interesting about how the show works.
Okay. All right.
Let's play it.
Yeah, let's play.
Hey, what's up, Tony? How are you, dude?
What are you running this thing? I love it. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm freaking out. Fuck, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, bro?
It's good to see you, dude.
Good to see you too.
Okay, Michael.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I can tell you're very happy.
Yeah, I'm super happy, dude.
All right, relax, Michael. Let's jump right into it. How do you feel like that went when you were randomly coming up to me telling me that you're so ready? Is that how you thought it would go?
Huh? No, not at all. I thought it was going to be way better than that. I've been closing on that one for a while, and it gets big pops. It's always like that. Really? You know what I mean? I'm also like have a lot of nerves. I just, your boy, I don't know what the fuck happened, Tony, but I was a little thick, and I just finally feel good enough to come out of the house. And I'm happy.
So this guy really is annoying me with all this.
Yeah,
Nonsense.
the humble brag of I close on it. It gets
Kills.
big pops. Yeah,
Kills.
I mean, I feel like on that show, if the bit does shitty,
Yeah.
you can't say it does well. You got to be like, yeah, I don't know what happened. You can't be like, oh, you should see it all the 99% of the other times. It's like,
Yeah,
that's
you
a
just
cope. You just got to be like, yeah, I don't know what happened. You got to just kind of be like,
Right.
oh, whoops,
Right.
my bad.
If Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl flubs a line, he can be like,
Yeah.
well, I did that last week in Toronto and it killed. I did great. I mean, the song was great. Right. You can't, it's like the biggest stage possible.
Yeah.
So who cares how you did it at a club?
Right.
I agree.
In his defense, though, his mind is probably racing. Like,
I'm sure he's nervous.
yeah, to say
You've been
something
on
like that,
stage.
he probably wasn't even really thinking about it.
You're defensive.
yeah.
It's a natural thing.
Especially Tony coming up and be like,
How'd you think that went?
This is what you've been bothering me about?
Yes, that's what I want to get into because Tony's going to explain how he's bothering him, and I wanted to get your knowledge about that. How did he get it? So this guy, did you tell me he works at the club in some capacity?
He doesn't work at the club. He works for the Kill Tony production team. So he's actually he's like backstage this whole time.
I see.
He used to run signups. I don't know if he still runs signups. They got other people running signups, but I think he's like with the showrunners.
He's involved.
Yeah.
That always gets me like, okay, there's 200 whatever people signing up allegedly.
Yeah.
200 people signing up. 250 over 250. The last 2 weeks, there's been someone from the Kill Tony team pulled as a bucket pull.
Yeah.
Now they probably sign up every week. Okay, fine, but it seems like this guy probably has, as you said, he used to take the names. He probably has the ear of someone who can get him on the show.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Tony pulled out the name from Bucket, but I don't even know I don't know. I'm just saying.
And I also think it's funny. He's like, out of the 200 names, and then he knows the guy. Like,
he knows him.
Yeah.
Right. Multiple people that show you, but I think this is the one I would accuse this of being a bull. And I don't think Tony didn't want this guy up. Tony seems to not like this guy at all for bugging him one time.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Sick as hell. Like, I don't know, bro. I was like,
And also for being sick, which I agree. If someone's like, hey man, I'm up here, I'm super sick, I just got over being sick, I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Please, you're on a mic, you're in front of 100, 300 people.
been letting people hit my vape, Tony, and don't.
And he's also doing a William Montgomery impression, imitation.
That he's what? Which part? That they is
Where you just said that with
Tony, like that.
Yeah,
part?
I just hit my vape, Tony. That's a William H. Montgomery.
Sick.
Yeah, I've been letting people hit my vape, Tony, and don't do that around here. Everybody's fucking eating booty hole and
I don't even know how to
spreading disease and
All
shit.
right,
Yes,
Michael,
exactly.
Michael, stick over here.
Your fucking water next to me.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Dave.
How long have you been sick for?
And that was a dick move. Dave Landau sensed weakness. Mm-hmm. He's like, you put my fucking water. Okay, Dave, calm down. It's an empty bottle of water, okay? It's not a gun. He's like, you put it next to me, you son of a bitch.
You're sweating like an AIDS patient.
Yeah.
I have hyperhidrosis. How dare you, dude?
Also,
Okay, Michael.
Well, never mind. But the whole thing about the the hitting the vape thing.
Yes.
I remember seeing that because I think he put out like a clip of it. I'm done letting hit my vape. Oh. So I didn't know. I don't know when this was recorded, when that was recorded, but
Right.
yeah, I've heard him say that.
Really?
Before.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's his thing. I'm sick because of the vape. Well, maybe don't vape.
Yeah, maybe that.
It should be illegal.
Yeah.
So how long have you been sick for? What have your symptoms been?
Probably COVID. I don't know. Probably some new shit. Definitely.
That's not what I asked you at all. How long have you been sick for?
I've been sick for like 2 or 3 days. I've just been in the crib for 3 days. Yeah.
And then you decided to come out tonight in public around a bunch of people who can't get sick.
No. I'm fine. I'm good.
You don't
Also,
look-
I also don't like that. I'm going to say this. Tony's right. Don't come up if you're sick, if you're ill, if you're contagious. But when Tony's like, you're in front of a bunch of people and you're in front of people who can't get sick, which I think means him
Yeah.
and the stars.
The talent.
Normal people, they can spread disease all they want.
Yeah.
But me and Sketch, we got to stay healthy.
Cough on the first row. if you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
right.
cough.
Cough on the drummer. We have a replacement. But back to me, I was like, come on, Tony.
I have a spot to do later in the
Yeah,
little
right.
boy room.
Please. If I'm not at top condition, I can't perform. So yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that
little
was a
bit.
ridiculous quote.
I agree with Tony, but then being like, he's not the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Like he can get sick he's not more special than.
He's not of what's that? What do they call it? What did we call those people during the pandemic? Essential worker.
Right, right. He's not, you're right. Right. I totally agree.
Fine.
I just want to get,
I
want to get to the part where he's about to talk about this guy came up to him at the bar.
Kind of
Okay.
sick. Like ever since COVID, you can't be a sweaty Asian guy in public. Like you just always look like.
That is true.
I've always been sweaty. I've always been a sweaty guy, but
So you feel great today.
I feel so good today.
But I'm being serious. No symptoms at all.
No,
today.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I've just been in the house. I'm happy to be out of the house. You ever been locked up in the crib sick, and now you're like, I want to be social.
You say a lot of stuff in between questions.
Sorry, Tony.
Do you really have little Asian nipples? You said
No,
that during your
Okay,
set.
he's
Is
going to
that
show his
true?
nipples. We've all seen nipples before. I mean, we don't need to see that.
Thread through my shirt sometimes.
Okay, so you're going to show his nipples. Look at that. Everyone screenshot it, and let's move on.
We'll take the chest tat.
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah, there is. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, what does it say? Like,
Looks like from what I can see here, it looks like it says Walter.
I was going to say, like, well, yeah, Walter is better than yeah. Walter, Wonka. Maybe he is a big Timothy fan. Okay.
Demon is full of shit.
Also, that was funny. Yeah, he's not in good shape, really, especially when he did it first.
Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Look at that.
But not a guy who should be bragging about being in shape.
Also, those nipples aren't that small. Like
Yeah,
you
those
said.
are. I think my nipples are the exact same size. No, I will not do a reveal. No.
Yeah, good. Not in front of me.
No. All right, turn away. Okay. No. I will not do a reveal, but those look like my breasts. I mean, there's literally no difference. I don't know what they're so special.
That demon is full of shit. Is this demon's? Yeah, you
But
look
I'm
like a
just
fucking bag of rice.
Go to the gym with Bobby Lee.
Hey,
They always do that. Yeah.
you been going to the gym?
I years I
I'm trying
started
to get
drinking.
to Tony's little talk about Mitzi's.
You're ready? Oh, it's all making.
Relapse, more of a return. Are you doing, dude?
Keep it taping comes up to me and goes,
Here we go.
do you think every comedian after a month?
Oh, he kind of missed it. But
Like, if you can't drink and keep it together, what's wrong with you? What are you, gay? I don't know.
Can you keep it together?
I think I've been doing pretty good.
Do you think every comedian after a Monday night taping comes up to me and goes, just to let you know, I'm fucking ready? You think that's what I do all night after the tapings is just field comedians going, I'm ready.
Your boy was like
So
4 or
does he
5
reveal that he's on the production team?
no, but he says he was at they don't really talk about it, but he was at Mitzi's, which is the bar inside at the mothership, and I guess you can only go there if you're a special.
On Mondays, it's closed to the public.
Right. So
Yeah.
he was there on a Monday, and he came up to Tony. He says a couple of drinks deep, and he goes, "Just to let you know, I'm ready." I'm ready. Which I would if I were Tony too, I'd be like, get the hell out of my. I don't care if it's after taping or not. Don't do that. But he is. So I wondered, like he seemed to be like really trying to get on the show, which is my whole point. Is that I think it was all he talked to someone on the team with him. Mm-hmm. It's like, I really need to get up. This minute is killer. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just saying the bucket ball. You know, it doesn't matter how annoying you are. If you're working on the team, if you're in somehow, you can get on this show.
Yeah, now that you said it, the team members have been getting up a lot because they gave the gold ticket to that girl, and
she was up first. And
she
was good.
She knows my name. She's a sweetheart. She's a nice person. I can't.
What is her name?
Aya.
Name drop. There you go. You know her. She knows you.
Oh, and speaking of golden ticket winners, did I tell you at my show last Thursday, you know who followed me?
Who?
The great Drew Nickens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drew Nickens, who everybody online hates.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my God. Did you see the one where they did a, what's that book where it's of Mice and Men? Or?
Right. Yeah, Mice and Men.
Yeah, is that where they kill
They kill Lenny.
Yeah, they put...
Spoiler.
They put I never read the book, but I know the
they
gist.
Shoot the guy. Yeah.
They put Drew Nickens' face on Lenny and then Tony's.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh my God.
They want to kill Drew Nickens. Yeah. So how did just give us a quick? How did he do?
He brings a lot of energy.
Right. He is very.
He brings a lot of energy.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
and. It's interesting because he's friends with one of my black friend Mark. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. But he was hanging around him.
Yes.
And
swiping off. No.
He was hanging around him, and I was in the vicinity.
Yes.
And it's funny, like so many like open micers at the show just come up to me like, "Hey, great set on Kill Tony."
Really?
On Monday.
Really?
Even though it was like...
It was terrible. Everyone hated it.
Everyone online did not like it, but people would go up and like, great set.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they'll do anything to kiss ass.
To kiss a little ass and maybe get some kind of show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw we were talking about... we were texting about that show with Drew Nickens. It was some random show in El Paso.
Yeah.
With Drew Nickens and the little kid.
Heath Cortez
and... The other guy who's on the show, Enrique Chacon.
He came out before me on mine.
Oh wow! You're surrounded by stars.
I blame my whole performance on him because he apparently crushed. Like people that hated him online, they were like, that was a good set.
Really? Okay.
Because he I
could see him.
Didn't he fluff Tucker's hair or something?
Yeah, he did do something with Tucker's hair.
Yeah. So the crowd was into that.
Oh, okay. Well, I just know that. Drew Nickens is hated online, and that's very interesting.
It's tough.
People are still like,
it's so funny to hate a guy that wears openly everybody. He has a brain. He's like brain damaged.
Yeah, so you're gonna hate on this person? I know. He didn't. He just signed up for the show one time, and then they made it. Tony made him into this big thing. I know it's not his fault. I don't dislike the guy, but this is a guy who. What the hell is his name?
Who?
This guy, Ridley.
Calvin
Ridley.
Calvin Ridley on the Titans.
Michael Ridley is the guy that, he's begging for the stage time. He's begging. Annoying Tony. He's probably annoying half the people for the stage time. And that's what I think is where that's the downfall of Kill Tony, these planned people going up.
Yeah.
We had that guy, Ari Matty's friend. The Canadian guy that went up that bombed horribly, and Tony was like, amazing,
great,
incredible.
Yeah.
So there's clearly, I don't know. I just think that this show, the planned things that's overproduced in some ways, plus they got to find some guests, man. They got to find a Tony Hawk. They got to find a guest that is exciting to people. Sketch and Dave Lando. I was shocked.
Yeah, it is interesting the dynamic of this show because it's like. I've seen people online complain. They're like, they need to move out they need to take this show on the road again because it's like you're getting the same people up.
Yeah.
Which I understand that. And even when they curate the bucket, it's like they're not getting the greatest results out of it.
No,
either.
it's true.
So
it's true. It's hard. I don't know. I mean, it seems like you moved to Austin, but everybody in the world is moving to Austin. So
Yeah.
it seems like there should be plenty of comics, but
Right.
I don't know. I think, it's like they had the guy, last week's episode, they had the guy that they shaved his head mid-show.
Right.
He was on I think this was actual bucket pull. He actually got up again.
On this episode?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And talked about shaving his head, but no one in the crowd knew what he was talking about because
they
hasn't aired yet.
Yeah.
And Tony was like, I would have had you on in weeks from now, but no one knows what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, didn't he promise him a spot? That
Yes.
Yeah.
But they put him on this. I think that was an actual bucket bull. But it's like
such a common name. Was his name like Mike Vasquez? Or
right.
something?
So they probably pulled it. I don't even, maybe they didn't remember, but it was just funny to me.
It's like Mike Walker, isn't it? It's like something very,
it's
very,
very basic.
generic, yeah.
So that was the thing where I'm like, I think that was a genuine bucket pull, but at the same time, it's like, we don't want these repeat people on
Right.
Kill Tony. I know if I was Kill Tony, I wouldn't want that. But that's my Kill Tony. I have nothing else to say about the actual episode. It was very boring.
I never watched it.
It was a 2 out of 10.
Okay.
A 2 out of 10. Not worth watching, but it got me interested in sketch and sketch related activity because he's been everywhere. And if you say like his career's on the up and up, he was on a Prize Picks ad, the Streamer Award. I gotta tell you about the Prize Picks ad. Before you get too excited about Prize Picks ads, they had Uncle Laser do a Prize Pick ad.
I've seen that. That's popped up in my
Right.
feed a couple times.
So
now.
it is not exactly like it's not,
Yeah.
it's not the Super Bowl halftime show, but here is the sketch. What got me interested in the sketch, and how I think he's not that good a guy. This is called Sketches.
What do you mean he's not that good of a guy? Like, as a human, as his morals?
Morals.
Oh, really?
And there's actually one in this video, Sketches $20 million. First of all, you're flexing a $20 million house, which I believe.
Well, they can't see the title, it looks like.
Sketches $20 million house tour, ! Is the title, everybody. And I'm going to tell you, this is another like flex where he does not have enough money to buy a $20 million house. I believe he's renting a $20 million house, or probably he's renting a $10 million house.
Mm-hmm.
But still, if you're renting a $10 million house, $20 million house, you're probably you're probably renting it for minimum $25,000 a month, $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sketch. I mean, he's got Prize Picks probably doesn't pay everybody that much. If they have Uncle Laser, they're probably paying Uncle Laser $3,000.
Oh yeah.
They're probably, so I just think that his financials, it doesn't make sense to own this. Like, we're looking at the house now. Sketch's family is him and his videographer,
Right.
the camera guy.
Yeah.
Does he need a $20 million sprawling estate in Austin, Texas?
No.
Or Houston, Texas? And to spend $30,000? That's what I mean. Like, I think a guy that was a normal guy would rent a normal place. This is a guy who's into lavish things. He's one of these YouTubers into lavish things, into Balenciaga and Louis and.
Well, do you think he'll stay relevant forever? Because that's
the thing.
So like.
He's a character.
Ninja was the first streamer I've ever heard about.
Yes.
Now I know he got cancer. Hopefully he's still alive. I have no idea, but I haven't heard boo about Ninja.
Yes.
So I feel like you do have to capitalize. This may be the only chance in his life where you live in a $20 million house.
Right, but I agree. And by the way, Ninja.
Yeah, prayers up.
Prayers
and to
up.
Randy Moss too.
And to Randy Moss.
I know he's watching.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah, thank you. You got Moss.
You got Moss. With that cancer diagnosis, you got Moss.
You got Moss.
No, but really, Ninja is alive, by the way. He's fine. But
okay, cool.
That's what I mean. If you're only going to be relevant for, let's say, 5 years was a good amount of time. 5 years is a great amount of time to be relevant. Honestly, most people aren't relevant for. Hawk 2 is already not relevant anymore. She disappeared. But I'm saying 5 years is like a great amount of time to be super well known and have millions of followers and stuff and have people follow your every move. So to rent or buy a $20 million house is such a waste of that earning that you're going to make. For what purpose? To say you have a big house? That's what I'm saying. Let's watch this.
Okay.
because same thing with having everything of every piece of clothing is designer. Everything is, I don't know any autistic person that has all designer Gucci bags. Like, nobody does that. So this is where this guy is kind of a phony, I think. What's fine. You got to get an idea of the house.
What's up, bro? New house, new crib, new lifestyle. Thank you all. Awesome. Okay, we're at the new house.
So he's this thing where he's like squinting all the time and having these switches. But then, I mean, the shirt looks awful, but it's probably $250.
Yeah, I was wondering what that is.
It's awful, but he's got a Lambo here next to him.
No, if I saw that shirt in a thrift store, I would buy it.
Yeah, because it's like probably $5. It's ugly as hell. But I'm telling you, that's probably a $200 t-shirt.
Same car.
Probably $150 shorts, the ugliest shorts you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Thank you,
those
Steve.
are Air Monarchs to.
Oh, really?
Which
I
those are
detailed
like,
yesterday, and it's already dirty. Pretty cool, though. Let's see if it's unlocked.
This will be hurt. This whole thing will be hurt by me not knowing I don't know the price of any piece of clothing. I don't know I don't know anything.
Nope, it's not. Look at that. No title either. No title, no insurance. You see the entry?
Okay, so we get an idea of the house, but I want to skip to where he's doing the closets. And he's one of these guys. He has every stream. He's wearing a different jersey. You know, he's one of these guys. He does Madden streams. It makes sense, fine. But that I want to show you where I figured out he was a bad guy. One of these jerseys will stick out.
Jerseys and things that I consider. This is actually the jerseys that I would never wear. Not as a diss, but they actually don't fit me. You know, lots of beers lately. Got the perfect one.
There we go. The signed Vontez Burfict Cincinnati Bengals jersey. Now, let me remind you, he's from Houston, Texas. He's a Houston Texans fan. Mm-hmm. And he has the signed jersey hung up, and he wants to show it on video of one of the dirtiest, stupidest, worst players in NFL history. I mean, what is Vontez Burfict known for? Dirty hits.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost the whatever game that was where he hit, where he permanently, I don't know what's the right word.
Injured?
Well, injured's a good word, but I'm really thinking of he permanently, people saying he gave, Antonio Brown permanent CTE.
Oh, yeah.
He turned Antonio Brown into the monster we know today.
Yeah.
From that one dirty hit in the playoffs with the elbow to the head.
Yeah.
That famous play. I mean, Vontez Burfict, if you look at Vontez Burfict, he's 5'6" dirty play highlight.
Oh, yeah.
Reel. So that's where I realized this sketch is not a good guy. No one accepts. If Vontez Burfict signed a jersey and gave it to me, I'd give it away the next day. I'd put it in the big bin where you put all your old clothes.
But what's worse, a signed Burfict jersey or doing gay porn on the side? It's like, I mean, well, I don't think his morals...
That's an interesting, but
because it's a signed jersey, so that means he met him in person. So if you met a pro athlete in person, you're going to be kind of in awe,
What if I told you he was doing gay porn with Vontez Burfict? And that's why he met him and got the site. That didn't happen, but what if?
That would be crazy.
What if? But really, the truth is, I it's true. But that's what I mean. This guy is so much more. He's so much more devious and weird than his persona. Like the gay. Now, it's not wrong to be gay. It's not wrong to do gay things, but it's wrong to. I think it's actually wrong. I would say it's wrong to do hardcore pornography at all. I mean, really, like that it's not wrong. I shouldn't say it's wrong, but it puts you into a different category. You are like, You're willing to do hardcore gay pornography or hardcore straight pornography for money.
Yeah.
You got a different thing about you. You're not quite like, they not like us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Now, that doesn't make you a bad person, but that makes you a money person. That makes you just, because if you do that, you just want money.
Right.
I agree. I think so. I just said I agree to myself, but I agree. I agree. Okay.
Delivered. Sam Hartman, legendary sexiest man alive. I just voted him. Sauce Gardner, my brother.
And every jersey. Sauce Gardner. I don't like any of these people, so I can't approve. But then, he just goes to the house. I mean, the house is just gaudy. It's just wrong. It's for him. It doesn't make any sense for him to own this house. It's all sports stuff. But all this sports stuff could be in a man cave. It could be in a 700 square foot basement. It really does not need to be this big mansion. And he's like, the chandelier costs $200,000. I mean, it's so ridiculous. And what this guy with, this is not, I'm just saying, he gets about 4,000 viewers on Twitch, 4,000 viewers about now. This is not the house. If you had 4,000 viewers, if I had 4,000 viewers on Twitch, which I might right now, I haven't looked at the numbers, but if I did, I would not be able to afford, I would not spend $30,000 a month on a rental or $20,000 a month or put down a down payment of $4 million on a house. You'd be so stupid.
But my other thing is, how does he know the price of the chandelier if he's renting?
True. I don't know. I don't know.
Unless he went through,
tell him.
Unless he went through with the landlord and can you tell me how much that is? So
he probably wants to.
Actually, how much is that up there?
He probably is asking for everything. Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's $50K minimum.
Okay.
That's $50K minimum, and that's GE bolts.
And that's 50 feet up in the air.
Oh, that's
too. I've been going to straighten my neck looking at that.
It's hard to even see. That's why it's so echoey in here.
Some servers over here. Watch this. We'll go upstairs when I want to go upstairs. All right, bro. This is what we do when we want to watch Sunday Night Football, or
Here
just.
we go. This is good. This is the, I've seen this before. This is classic. This house is so wrong for him, and I gotta tell you, I hate theater rooms. Almost every theater room I've ever seen in someone's house, but not many, but I've seen a few, have been this awful style of room.
Now, have you ever seen it in person?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like I only see these.
You see them on
in celebrity
or House Hunters or something. You're right, a celebrity house tour.
Yeah,
they show you the theater room, and every part of this is wrong. We're talking the chairs with the stupid cup holders. I don't know. If I had enough money to buy a $20 million house, I'd have the nicest leather chair. This is faux leather chair from Costco, basically. No shame in Costco, but
come on.
You'd have a little side table, but these cheap ass things, and then the maroon walls. It's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Yeah. Well, also the funny thing is now with movie theaters, they've changed so much that movie theaters look like that now.
That's true.
A reclining leather chair.
The last movie I saw in theaters was Twisters.
Oh.
The sequel to Twisters. Why? You don't like Twisters? You don't?
Never seen either one.
Well,
I'm against tornadoes in general. I think they're bad for the public.
They're negative. Yeah. I know. This movie was kind of neutral on tornadoes. Twisters. It was they serve I don't know. It was more like the evil businessman is wrong. But I'm what about the tornado?
Yeah.
That kills everybody. But then the evil businessman is the bad guy. But I saw Twisters, and it wasn't a theater like this and I hate this. That's what I mean. This is my nightmare theater. Because
even if you're just going to watch a movie that a public movie,
I hate this kind of seat. I like the uncomfortable seat where it doesn't lean back. Oh. There's no foot rest. Because every time I go,
there's gum under the chair that folds up.
Yes. I like the classic. Yeah, I like that because at least then it's there's minimal amount of fabric you're touching. You're just kind of sitting there. You're in your place. But here, when you're in one of these theaters, every time I go, there's at least 5 people I can see that have their shoes off.
Oh, yikes. Yeah.
And are putting their feet on the rests. They're eating on the rest. But this is another theater. They don't just serve popcorn and nachos. They serve hot wings. They serve burgers.
Yeah.
They serve pizza. And then you're are they really getting in the cracks of each of these recliners?
Yeah.
Are they really getting in these cracks? I obsess over this stuff. I cannot take it. I want a little cup holder, and I want an uncomfortable seat. But isn't that crazy that
We'll make a movie theater where it's just bleachers. It's just metal bleachers.
Yeah, I want metal bleachers. I want a Catholic church. I want you have to kneel half the time because you shouldn't be. But anyway, I just think these are disgusting. I mean, no one's ever getting in especially movie theater employees. They're not getting deep in the crevices of each recliner every time switch. I mean, there's gunk. I mean, they're worse than the normal theater seat. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that.
Well, you've ruined movie theaters.
I'm just saying, but everyone's like this now.
Yeah, they are.
I remember seeing Get Out.
Now, can I
go ahead
before you move on? Now, let's say
Get Out.
let's say there's the movie theater that I'm referring to that has these chairs. It has these chairs. Yeah. There's also an option where you can get a couch. So it's like this.
Oh my god.
But then it kicks your feet. But at least your head's not touching a backrest like that.
That's true.
It's not leaning back. I kind of like that.
But is it a couch? Do you sit in the couch alone, or are there other people? Or like friends, and then you rent a couch.
You would rent a couch.
That's what I mean. I've seen that before. I've never sat in one of those. But I have to assume that, the people in the show before you were giving hand jobs in that couch.
Oh, man, you ruined everything.
I'm just saying, there's got to be. I'm just saying these are disgusting places. I love the movie theaters, but I hate this kind of movie. And I saw Get Out. I remember seeing Get Out in the theaters, and it's one of those theaters where it had these kind of seats, and you could also order food. Mm-hmm. Like from your, I don't know how. There was like a light up menu or something.
Yeah.
You ever seen that one? There's a light up menu. And I remember it was at the climactic scene of Get Out. The big reveal of Get Out, if you've seen Get Out, that everything's not what he expected, and he's trapped and the family's trying to kill him, and it's going, everything's great. And this woman is like using her phone. The woman next to me is using her phone to shine a light on the hot wing menu to like order wings with 20 minutes to go.
Man.
It was insane.
And this racism is making me hungry.
Yeah. Right. And she was ordering hot wings with 20 minutes to go in the movie. And I'm like, can you just wait? Do you have to order hot? So I hate the ordering of big meals. Everything's wrong about these theaters. And especially when you have one in your home. I don't know why you would choose this. I mean, Sketch doesn't care. He doesn't choose this, but they have a cheap projector.
Of ancient Rome. 3 rows, all elevated.
It even sounds like a disgusting movie theater. Did you hear that? Did you hear that floor? Listen to that.
No, isn't that him? He's got a wrapper in his hand.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine.
Also, it looks like maybe it's just the light hitting it, but it looks like it's kind of old and decrepit.
It's not in good shape. I'm saying this is like an outdated mansion.
Yeah. That
they're renting to an idiot streamer for $30,000 a month, and they're covering the mortgage, and they don't care.
All elevated.
He's holding a wrapper.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was his feet like on the floor. Like
no,
it was like an actual.
That'd be disgusting.
I see.
At least someone's
really. You would think. I mean, he plays with you because you would think. Watch this shot. You would think he is mentally disabled.
Yeah.
Look at that shot.
Yeah.
You would think that.
Yeah.
But he fools everybody, man. He's a totally normal guy. I'm just saying, we got to look out for Sketch. Look out for Sketch. Vontaze Burfict signed jersey. You're highlighting in the. That's not right. That is just not right. I can't stand it. Speaking of people to look out for, I think we should talk. Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh no!
Every day, they ask me to upgrade to Windows 11. I'd rather die than upgrade. Have you upgraded to Windows 11?
No.
I can't believe it. They're doing Windows 11, and they're saying Windows 10. Windows 10's been around for like 5 years. They're getting rid of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, my laptop I think is so old and decrepit. I don't think it even gets that kind of updates anymore. I need a new laptop.
Well, look under your chair because we just. No, we got nothing. Okay, we have absolutely nothing.
Maybe Santa.
Maybe Santa will come. Have you been a good boy? I want to talk about more shady things people are doing because this is actually better. This is better than shady things. I was watching a certain podcast. Now, I'm not going to reveal the name.
Okay.
They're kind of a rival show or maybe a sister show. I don't know what you want to call it. They're like a sister show that doesn't know we exist.
Yeah.
They're also based out of the Philadelphia area.
Well, the last time we did this, I think they knew we existed.
Yeah, when we had that, we were in person and we modeled their background.
Yeah,
and it was a complete disaster. Everyone hated it, but this time I think it's better. And this time, this podcast, and I'm not going to name it. They had a guy on, and this is why I'm really interested. I didn't know. I was like, this guy's not from Philly. I've never seen this guy. They usually have local people. Mm-hmm. This guy's name is. Here he is on Instagram. Shay Durana. Look at that. 926K followers. A lot of followers. And this is just, I'm so interested in this guy from this show. And we're going to do a we're going to try to kind of, I want to say, become like a great podcast, like emulate a great podcast.
Okay.
And try it. But this guy was on this podcast, and you can probably guess which one it is based on the thumbnails. But this is a guy who is like perfect for Philly comedy. Everything is about sex and poop and pee. So let's watch this guy before we get into this whole thing. I want to just watch a clip.
I love eating for sure.
Ass. He's saying ass when it's blank.
Sure. But it's just that I know there's poo in there. And I've had and then got a little poo on my, and it didn't like ruin my life.
Yeah, but you don't love it.
I don't love it.
But if you can admit
This is ruining my life right now.
that's great. You don't want to be in that situation and then make someone feel uncomfortable about it.
But also, like, I'll do it. Like, if I'm with a lady and she's like, I really like this.
I'll do it.
It's not like a hard no for me. It's just like, not my favorite.
You don't love butt stuff either, even though I want you to.
I don't enjoy it that much.
So I don't know this show, but it's unbelievable.
You sent me this clip, and I have a hard time believing that Asian guy is straight.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I want to do butt stuff with you. He's like, I'm just not into it. Now, I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that for 1 second, bro. But yet, he seems to be telling the truth. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe he means I don't want butt stuff with you.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the kind of interesting guest that I'm very interested in this guy and how he became so popular. I mean, almost a million fans. But he also does like giveaways and stuff. He does stand up.
Now I've heard of this guy.
You
before.
have?
Yeah. So he's shown up on clips. I think maybe he's featured by Comedy Central. I don't know. But I remember seeing him online, and then I signed up for Mothership one day, and he was like just like standing next to me. I was
Really?
like, oh wow. But he was just signing up for the open mic.
Just
like
signing
everybody
up.
else.
Interesting. Well, this is I'm not going to show this clip, but this is the people we know.
Last time I got dragged to a strip club, and this one.
It's not a very interesting. It's not a great clip. We're not going to watch, but that he was on that.
Don't say that about our friends.
No,
I see them tomorh.
Oh, really? They're going to.
I mean, no, I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
They're
doing
they're
stuff-
enemies. With,
I mean, if they're touring with Casey Rocket, I doubt they're gonna show up at the
Otis
Timmons.
Kwanzaa mic. Well,
Kwan-
maybe we don't know.
You never
a lot of
know.
stuff they would do, but because I wanted to become a very successful podcast or try to be one, I thought we could do a little. Would you mind doing a dramatic reading with me?
Sure.
Now I've clipped this. I've written this down. As you can see, this is in.
We don't have to share Google Doc.
No, we
today.
have two different printed out pages. This is from a transcript of the podcast with Shay Durana.
Okay.
That I wrote up, and you will play I will play the highlighted part.
You'll play in the highlight.
I'm going to be the orange highlighted part. You can see here on the page.
Why do you always give me the long?
Well, this is what's funnier. Yeah, you being this part is funnier.
Okay.
So this is kind of a story, and I thought, we're going to pretend this is natural, like we're really doing this.
So I'm gonna be looking at you and not the camera.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're going to be playing to each other. This is just a funny story you're telling me.
Okay.
And this is verbatim from the podcast.
Now, will I get to read it, or am I just reading it and reacting to how I?
You're reading it live. I mean, you can glance at it if you want, but I think it's going to be better live. I mean,
Okay.
we have to act natural here.
Okay, you're the director.
And I will be the other guy, kind of interjecting once in a while. But you will be the main part, telling the story. And I will just say we'll call this.
Gotta clear my throat.
Yeah, just get ready. If you haven't to do any vocal exercises, get ready now. These are this is kind of a. I even hate saying this word, but we have to act, so I will get in this mode. A fart story.
Oh.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay.
There you go. This is official here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to say action and we will go. All right. Ready?
Okay.
And action.
Speaking of farts and stuff, the most funniest fart I did recently, me and my wife, we were getting after it, but I had been drinking.
Okay.
And I went soft inside her.
Oh.
And she was like, "Did you just go soft?" I tried. I was like, "No." I was like, and then she was like, "It's okay."
Uh-huh.
And I went, "Really?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I went, "Thank God." And then to make things worse, I let out the longest, squeakiest fart while I was soft inside her.
Oh. goodness.
I was like, she's like, it's okay. I was like, really? I was just like,
okay.
into the air. Because I'm doing missionary.
Yes.
So I just shot it like back into the air.
Just like a jet propulsion.
Yeah, and then I just laid on top of her, and we both laughed for like 5 minutes while I'm still soft inside her.
That's so funny, dude. That's a great fart. Holy shit. That fart rules, man.
Top 5 for me. Top 5 farts.
And scene. Wow, that's a really great job.
Thank you.
Someone clip that, please, and let's upload that as a viral moment.
Dude, some of these lines, like this is the same thing with the Trevor Wallace thing we did.
Yes.
Where I'm reading it, I'm like, I can't even comprehend what's going on.
It's hard. Yeah, no, this
like,
was from the official translation. I did add the quotation marks to make it a little easier.
Okay, thank you.
But it was
Thanks for having the punctuation.
It still was a little tough.
It does help me.
It was a little tough. We're getting boos. But you know what? I thought that was great.
Oh.
Please clip that and send it out to Instagram, everybody. Tag us and say, oh my God, you went soft. But anyway, I just thought that was an amazing moment. And that's what we're missing on After Tonight. A lot of the time we're missing these.
Well, you could tell how we know we're missing it because when I said, there's a line that said here, where was it? Oh, I had to make a fart noise.
Yes,
and
you really struggled.
I was like, wait, how does this go? I go,
it took 3 full tries to get a fart noise out.
yeah, I was like, it's been so long.
I know we haven't done that. I know we haven't done that on the
I guess
show.
that's what I need to do more.
Yeah, let's practice that off camera. We'll work on that. But anyway, there we go. That's viral podcasting at its best. We're going to work on that. But this guy, this Shake, that's why I wanted to highlight that and do that, because every other clip online, it's not just that he was on that one podcast that I won't name, where they talk about pooping and stuff. Every single clip is him talking about pooping and porn and
nugget porn,
jacking off. I mean, literally, if you look at all the thumbnails, if we just look at all the thumbnails here, and I messed this up, but there we go. It's all with some of it's he's with that guy Ryan Long too, or I think that's his name.
Yeah,
he's been on Kill Tony before. But besides that, it's Troll Girls 1 Cup, Love Eating Ass, Never Been Pegged, Feet Pics. He pegged, to everything. One more, we'll look at Biggest Boobs. So it's very interesting how they. But like, if you're that into that stuff, I'm a little worried.
Yeah,
I'm a little worried. And maybe I'm going after him or talking about him because I'm low on topics, because I got to tell you what else went out the picture.
Now wait a second. What's that up in the upper left corner?
Oh wait, we did talk about that. Same thing. Let's see what he has to say about the 1,000 men in 24 hours. Of course, that was a big topic here.
This is your opportunity to be etched forever in history. Lily Phillips, previously of the fame of 101 men in 24 hours, she put out a poster, like a casting call for dudes to come f*** her in this event, dude. It's pretty crazy. Imagine you get to be like the ceremonial guy. You're like the ribbon cutting guy.
This is what we talked about.
Yeah.
This is verbatim.
And it's a week ago.
Was he watching after?
Hey, of f***ing the puss, you get in there and you're the first dude, and it's like, hey, we're off to the race.
They cut the Luke. Luke's on the podcast.
Everyone's standing there, they're clapping. They got those like spinny things, like woo. They got bells and stuff. You f***ing smash a little bottle of champagne on her. Like,
now, why I don't like this guy, or why I'm annoyed? The main reason is because he's from Toronto, Canada.
Oh,
he's got a very annoying accent if you really listen to it.
Huh.
That town really bugs me.
You're like when you're sending off the Titanic, but let's not.
You can't hear any audio on this? Boo.
Titanic, one that didn't sink. This is gonna be
success.
Be able
to. I don't know what's going on. Well, we'll skip Shea Guarana. If you can't hear Shea Guarana, we will skip it. Okay? My bad. More people booing.
Oh no.
Should we read the fart story again?
Yeah. Well, can they hear everything?
No, they must be able to hear. They're booing, so they must be able to hear something.
Okay.
I just laid on top of her and we both laughed for like 5 minutes while I'm still soft inside of her.
That's so funny, dude. That's a great fart. Holy fart. That fart Rules, man.
Yep, that was a top 5 fart. All right, scene. We did. Now you guys come on, God, give us a chance with the fart stuff. Come on, give us a chance. I'm also mad because, Talk Tua is gone.
Yeah.
They ruined Talk Tua, and I think the same people that ruined Talk Tua, India's Got Leighton has not uploaded in 9 days. My favorite show on the internet. I was gonna watch that tonight.
Maybe it's some Indian holiday. You got to check the Indian calendar.
That's true. I actually am. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that I love you guys. Oh my God. Let's think about this thing with. Should I watch? No, I don't have the good clip of Sketch with Drewski because that's really what was interesting. But I'm telling you, take it from me. If you guys see the ad out there with Sketch and Drewski can't stand Sketch and thinks of him as like a little annoying kid.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole ad. Was the gist of him like walking on, like, I'm done with this, and he walked off. Yeah,
that's how he really acted. It was him and that other black guy who interviewed Drake and Kendrick Lamar was this? I don't know his name, but he was a black gentleman, and he was also annoyed by Sketch the whole time. But I'm telling you, Sketch is fame hungry. Look out for Sketch, man, with the Balenciaga and the Supreme and Louis. I mean, the house store, he's got Louis bags all over the place, Supreme bag, Balenciaga bags all over the place. I don't know of a humble, simple Down syndrome person who's all into that.
Or you could just be jealous of a Down syndrome guy with who's doing well for himself.
I am jealous too. I want Balenciaga. Well, let's get into some other clips. I hope you should be able to hear it. I don't understand why I tested this out. But here's another scumbag, an actual scumbag. And I'm not afraid to say that because I've got the protection of Kendrick Lamar. It's Drake. I want to show this Drake video. He posted, this is from a while ago, but I never showed this, on his Instagram. Now, we've always talked, we love talking about Vitali, pred hunting, and all that stuff. And of course, Vitali, sponsored by Stake. Almost said Sketch. Stake, the gambling company.
Yeah.
It's hard because Sketch is sponsored by Prize Picks, but Vitali's sponsored by Stake. So you got to keep that all straight in your head.
Right.
It's really to get around. To even get around to that, you need to know all that. But Vitali sponsored by Stake, like Aiden Ross sponsored by Stake, all these big people sponsored by Stake. And I didn't know this. I guess he's done a couple streams before. Drake, sponsored by Stake. Now, why does Drake need
that's
this?
That's a tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast.
Drake sponsored by Stake. Drake sponsored by Stake. That's hard. Wait.
Yeah.
You do it.
I don't want to.
Drake sponsored by Stake. Drake sponsored by Stake. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't think
I can't do it. I'm also this is my second beer, so I'm lit. But the point is, Drake is promoting. Oh, Sick Ghoul says we can hear you. Thank you so much.
Does he want to see? Now, typically, I'm on there and
you're talking to him. You're walking through the show.
Yeah. I go, hey, somebody wants to call.
This could turn out badly because he's coming through the TV. Luke, are you there? See, I knew it wouldn't work. Wait, Luke.
Or he's muted.
Don't move, Luke. This is our good friend Luke. He's a black guy. I don't know what that means. Here he is. It's gonna come out of the TV. Luke.
Mark,
what's up, Luke? How you doing?
I'm good. About you guys?
Oh, we're excellent tonight. Luke got invited here tonight, but then I rescinded the invitation quickly.
Yeah.
So sorry, Luke, you couldn't be here.
It's fine. Chopped livers 2 years in a row with Mark coming in. That's fine. I understand.
Well, no. You are. You don't
have a body. You don't have a body positive work environment, and you don't want to accommodate bigger bodies.
Well, that's actually true. This couch can't hold 3 men, fully grown men. So we are not body positive.
Who would think could fit 6 people on that couch?
Yeah, that's true. We would squeeze together about 6, 7. I know it's hard to hear, but I'm sorry, I can't.
No, I can hear.
You can hear him.
Well, now you now Luke, you have a Santa costume. Is that correct?
Don't.
Oh, you don't?
You don't.
Then I've been lied to.
That was a loose suggestion to Otis but then I've really thought about it recently, and I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Why not? I think you'd be What's the opposite of jolly? That's what you'd be with Santa. You'd be
Cranky?
Crabby
Santa.
Claus.
Cranky Claus. You should be Cranky Claus.
It's gay. It's gay. To me, it's gay.
It's gay to dress up as Santa?
Yeah, there's nothing gay about Christmas.
What the hell?
Oh, I like Christmas. Dressing up like Santa as a 25-year-old man is gay to me.
No, come on.
Then I am really worried about what you're going to say when I dress up tomorrow.
Yeah, he's dressing up. I'm coming as an elf. I mean, it's gonna be gay. It's
Well,
gonna
if
be
you
gay.
come as an elf, I'll come as Santa. I'll be.
Yes.
I think the world will freeze over before you come dressed as an elf.
No, but I'd love to come as an elf. I don't have the hat, but I have everything else. But that's a shame. I think there's nothing gay about being Santa. Everyone out there, I don't care how old you are, how young you are, how big or how small or how black, you are a great Santa, and I love you. So please, don't take that to heart. But anyway, before we get into it, Luke, I will see you tomorrow. I'm so excited to go back to my roots. Bar 13, everybody, come there tomorrow night for an open mic.
You might be the only one excited for it.
You're not excited?
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, of course. This is going to be great. Let me share the screen with you so you can see what we're going to watch, because I wanted to watch Drake here. Drake is being absolutely shameless. You know, he's barely done anything since he got totally owned by Kendrick, K-Dot. But he's back.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because he says K-Dot. Yeah. That's in the song. Yeah.
Mustard. That's the best I can come up with. You know, no, wait, I can do Kendrick. Wait. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black women. That's law. See?
Nice.
I can do Kendrick.
Nice.
And do not let. If I hear a white comedian tomorrow night talk about a black woman, it's on sight.
Yeah. As it should be.
I'm pulling out the strap. Ooh. I will shoot up the club. And that is.
Let me out first.
No, I will. I will let all my friends out. Please leave. Whoever talked about black women, please stay. I have something to talk about with you. Kendrick told me. But no, I really think that's the case. But Drake has really been hidden from sight. And now he comes back 10 days ago to post this on Instagram. And the caption is Steak Core 2025. Let's watch what Drake has to say. Daddy, it says, Daddy, why do we have so much money? Why do we have so much money? I think it's pretty lousy. Yeah! Because I never
rarely celebrate
then it's a
anything. Just for anyone watching this that's wondering how this happened, it's being so unsure how you're...
It's a montage of him gambling on steak. How scummy is that? I mean, I know maybe it's ironic, maybe it's supposed to be a joke, but he does not have. I mean, the only people that still like Drake are 12-year-olds who don't know any better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, even if this was him not giving up, like about music, and it was his whole music, it's still kind of corny.
Yes.
But now it's gambling.
It's specifically about gambling, doing digital roulette.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's supposed to be half a joke, but it's not a joke because he's not selling it as a joke. It says, I never gave up, Steak Core, the glory days of...
You're getting it done, that you just kind of keep going in the hopes of figuring out the formula.
Steak. I couldn't believe that.
At times, I think, because usually we have anti-gambling commercials. Now we have pro-gambling commercials.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. And there's no hey, if you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. There's nothing like that. It's just, hey, let's all gamble to win like Drake. And by the way, when you sign up, I mean, this is not funny, but when you sign up for Steak as a Drake or Vitali, they give you money, virtual money, to bet with, and they sway the odds in your favor so you can win on stream to show everybody else, oh my God, you're winning. So it is a total sham. And the fact that Drake promotes this too, I mean, this is what, I mean, really, you want to talk about scumbags. Again, this is not just for comedic effect, but Drake selling this to, whatever, 100 million followers. I've got to tell you, that's a bad sign for everybody. And
Are you sure? Because he says the glory days are upon us again.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh. So we're back to winning tons of money gambling like before. I forgot about that. And he's back. Yeah, he's back. I mean, he's made 2 posts since the Kendrick thing on Instagram, and this is one of them. So, and I can't even imagine who owns Steak. How does Steak have enough money to make Drake put up an Instagram post promoting Steak?
I don't know.
It's got to be millions and millions of dollars to Drake. But he is really shameless. I am sick of Drake.
Yeah, I was doing this because I was looking around the camera to see the Jody High Roller comment.
Yeah, that's Riff Raff.
He was in Austin.
I love Riff Raff.
He was in Austin the other day. They were like, he's in that bar, like right over there.
Really?
And I was like, dude, we got to go over there. I would have
got a picture with Riff Raff. Yeah.
And he was like, nah, it's okay. I go,
what?
Yeah, I was like,
was he the black friend?
Yeah.
Oh, so he thinks it's like corny.
Well, no, it was another, because the other thing was there was this guy who was decked out kind of like Sketch. He was wearing all this Hypebeast stuff.
Yes.
And he was like, yeah, I was just over there with him. Like, I know him. And he was like, okay, you know him, but why are you standing on the street corner here with us?
Right, not hanging out.
Yeah.
Now, I personally, I got to be honest, I think Riff Raff, I've just listened to some of his new music. Mm-hmm. He's awesome. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He puts out some good music. I like Riff Raff. Of course, I'm sure he's sponsored by Steak and Prize Picks and all that guy. But he's like, you look at Riff Raff, you're like, oh, he's gonna scam me. Like there's no like surprise when he scams you. But with Drake, it's a little different. But Luke, you're interested in the rap culture. Are you a Riff Raff fan?
I remember his old vines. That's how I know. I did not listen to any of his music.
Right.
His old vines were pretty funny when I was I thought he was funny when I was in high school. I haven't really heard anything.
He's funny. Maybe I'll end the show with one of his new best songs, "Stars in the Roof of My Car." That's a great song. You got to check out.
Oh, I haven't seen.
That's a great one, and it's great. The first 2 verses, then he brings on some chick who can't rap. Right? Maybe he's trying to bang, but he has her rap at the end, and it's awful. But I'm a big fan of Riff Raff, and he can do whatever he wants. But when it comes to Drake, Drake's like the guy. I don't know. I see Drake now like he's done total transformation. Now I imagine Drake's just in his house doing hookah all day. That's what I imagine when I look at Drake now. He's a hookah guy.
Hookah and online gambling.
Hookah and online gambling. That's a winning combination. That's the glory days.
That's the glory days.
Those are glory days.
Glory days.
Glory days. Bang, bang, bang. Luke, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, my favorite, probably the one with the Snow Miser and Heat Miser song. And I forget the name of the movie.
Yeah, from The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yes, that one. Yes.
That's an excellent one. Yeah, Heat Miser, absolutely a classic.
I don't know if I know that one.
You don't know?
I love
Mr. Heat. You don't know that one? Heat Miser. Yeah. Sing it, everybody. Whatever I touch. That's a great one. Your favorite, Mark?
I was hoping. I like the Elvis Presley ones.
Oh, like Blue Christmas. He sings Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
Blue Christmas is great. Blue Christmas
is good.
Yeah.
Me personally, thank you for asking. I don't I don't know. I always feel bad when they're denominational. I like non-denominational. I like when they include everybody. I go to the I always watch on Christmas Eve. I watch like the you're seeing like they have the Christmas Eve at the Vatican, like that's on TV.
Yeah.
On NBC. And then on another channel they have like non-denominational, everybody's included Christmas special.
Right.
And that's always my favorite because it's like they can't show any symbols, they can't have anything going on, so it's like in an empty room.
Oh, okay.
And then just go it's like an hour of them going, isn't this year great?
Because they have a poinsettia?
I think even that's too much. That's like too religious.
That's too religious.
So they're like, isn't this time of year great? We love this time of year.
Just snow?
Yeah, there's snow and there's
snow is falling. The lights are up. The wreath goes on the wall.
Right. We have a tree, but not sure why. There's no real reason. Yeah, there's no real explanation of why they're all celebrating this time of year.
Okay.
Because they won't admit it's Christmas. That's my favorite thing. Same with the.
Is there a good Happy Holidays song? Maybe that's our next. Maybe we
Holidays, that one's good.
Is Feliz Navidad? Is that Christmas? Is that Merry Christmas?
That's Christmas.
That means Merry Christmas, right? So yeah, I don't think so. We need to release a
Happy Holidays.
It needs to be a Happy Holidays / pro Kamala song.
Yeah.
We need to be like,
thank you, Biden. Thank you for your service, Biden.
Thank you. Yeah. I can't really come up with a tune, but it would be something like, thank you, Biden. Thank you, Hunter, for keeping our gas companies running in Ukraine. Now, I don't know, but I would think you have to thank Hunter, Joe, Kamala, Doug, and just say, hey, just wait till 2028, guys. Things are going to be all better again.
Yep.
2028. Luke, you're excited for 2028, aren't you?
Yeah, for Joe Biden's second term. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, let's go. Re-elect. I saw some, and I did bail on that entire singing a song thing.
It's okay.
Can we try it? Here we go. It's hard to come up with an original tune. Wait a second. This will help.
All I can think of is rocking around the Christmas tree, but it was Happy Holiday. You know, that's
right.
But
sitting around in the cold, it's a nice time to be me.
Happy.
Hot chocolate.
Voting for Joe and smoking dope because it's legal in the States. Let's all have a fun non-denominational time this year. Snowflakes in my cocoa make me think that I shouldn't fear nuclear war. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to go queer with that.
Queer. Thank you, everybody. I'm working on parody work. Parody songs. Here's about this. I want to talk about Christmas because I am so...
It's the time of the year.
It's this time of year. I think that... watch out.
Your show notes.
I think that... I want to talk about Christmas because they're doing something new this Christmas, at least on a Wednesday. Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Okay.
There's 2 NFL games this year.
Oh, yeah.
On Christmas. Why is there like a little us in it? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Has that been on the screen the whole time?
That was there earlier. I didn't say anything. I thought...
that's been on the show the entire show and no one... Okay, there it goes. But that's kind of nice because if they wanted to see what we look like in a different way,
yeah,
they could see us in a smaller picture. But then next show I will have a framed photo of us from the show.
Oh, terrific!
On the show while we talk. Here's my point, and I didn't know that was there the entire time. I'm embarrassed, but the point is, this Christmas they're having 2 NFL games on a random Wednesday.
Yeah.
To celebrate, because you normally only have to watch the God-hating NBA on Christmas. This year it's 2 NFL games. The Chiefs play. Chiefs Steelers, maybe, Luke?
Believe so.
I think so. I don't know the other game. Chargers, maybe. I don't know. But I gotta say that that is an absolute disgrace because, okay, fine, the games are on Christmas. By the way, who on the East Coast is going to be watching an NFL game at 1 p.m. on Christmas? Aren't most people like hanging out with their family? 1 p.m. is so early.
Yeah.
Like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you get the idea. But 1 p.m. on Christmas, you're getting out of that to turn on Netflix?
Yeah, but it's nice. Now you don't
have to talk to your family.
You don't have to talk to your family.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Oh, how about that?
What's all about?
That's true. It was a lot harder in the past when it was like Bucks Pacers that no one cares about.
Yeah.
And you're like, can't even pretend to be interested in the game. At least it's some NFL action. Okay, that's fine. I actually do need my notes for this because I wrote down, first of all, talk about the horribleness of last night. They had 2 Monday Night Football games, both trash.
Yeah.
Falcons
Raiders.
That was meaningless.
Yeah. And then Vikings Bears,
which was, who cares? And Vikings are going to win. Awful games. I'm so down on the NFL. It's not even funny. And then they play those 2 games on Christmas. And then they play games on Saturday and Sunday. And the Saturday games are horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sunday games, there's like one good game throughout the whole 1 to 9, 1 to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, the Saturday though is a typical thing because now college football's. Oh, and actually no,
they're playing the playoff games.
Yeah, they're playing playoff games this year. Yeah, so there is no need to have games on Saturday, but that's the NFL. It's always a money grab with them. So.
Seriously, and why they think we want to watch it, and who's going to be? They hired everybody from who got fired from ESPN to be on the NFL crew. Like it's RG3.
Yeah,
and who's the other guy? Aaron Hernandez is one of the guys. But you know what I mean? Like they're hiring all these people that are washed out from ESPN to do the game. It's gonna be like I don't know. I'm a little nervous about this whole broadcast. I'm interested, Luke.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully, I can't wait to see the reincarnation of Aaron Hernandez come back and do play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I think he will come out. I think it's going to be like a new Aaron Hernandez is born.
Isn't
there? It's going to be a hologram.
An immaculate conception.
Isn't there an Aaron Hernandez like what's it called? Like
there's like a show. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. There's like a TV show, right, Luke? Have you seen that?
I've seen clips, yes.
Yeah, and they go through his whole story and his time in the Patriots and the murder and allegedly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would watch it. I think I've seen a clip too because I love when they have like they have $100,000 budget, but they have to shoot like an NFL team playing like a fake. So they have to use like extras blocking who've never played football before. That's my favorite. So I saw a couple clips of that where it looked good, but and unbelievable. So I'm just so down in the NFL. They can get, but it doesn't even matter what I say because they'll get, what was the 2 games last night? They probably each got like 10 million viewers. They got 12 million people watching.
Yeah, well, people are only watching all because they have fantasy football because it's fantasy football playoffs.
Right, so then everyone has to watch.
Everybody's got to watch.
By the way, how'd I do in fantasy football? I never found out.
You're in dead last, but you're winning this week.
Oh, I'm still in it.
I thought it was the playoffs. Yeah, it's the playoffs. You're in the consolation bracket.
Oh, the NI.
You crushed it this week, but it's a 2-week thing.
Fuck.
So if you win this week, you won't finish last.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the league.
Hell yeah. That's pretty good for a guy that forgot their login.
Yeah.
Forgot how to sign in.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys doing well? I mean, it's not the most interesting thing, but
me and Dean are playing in the playoffs, and Dan and Dave Primiano are playing in the
Day Comics.
The Weekday Comics, man.
Yeah,
I was talking. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I was talking to Dan DePriel of the Weekday Comics. Really, really nice guy, and sometimes as in the chat. This is a guy, I was telling Mark, this is a guy, I'm going to give you guys in the chat his number because you can ask him about any comic. He'll write you about 4 or 5 paragraphs about any given comic. Any given comic. Famous, not famous, he'll talk about him. I don't know, Luke, do you ever talk to Dan?
I talk to him all the time.
He's good, man. He'll write like 4 paragraphs about Dave Landau if you ask him. Pretty interesting. I asked him about Luke, Mark. I did all my dirty research. No, I didn't ask him about you guys, but okay. I was just saying, I don't even ask. I just say, I said, how about Sean Gardini on Totoni? 9 paragraphs later, I'm like, oh my God, what a scumbag.
Yeah.
He's like the worst human being on earth now. So I love Dan for that. I really shout out to Dan. He's a very funny guy. And I hope to see him tomorrow. I don't know if he's out of the country, if he's escaped yet, but interesting. Interesting, certainly. You know anything about his whereabouts, Luke?
He hasn't left. He has not left yet.
Okay.
I haven't asked him about it, so
we might see him. Hey, this is a great question.
Good old USA.
Any Beezer news? Well, that's a great question. I don't have any Beezer news, but wait, I'm just getting word. He just called us all losers. I just found that out. That's breaking news.
Losers, dude.
You fucking losers, dude. So I just found that out. But no, I haven't heard about Beezer, but I'm dying to. I said to Dan told me that how to really get in touch with, try to get in touch with Joe DeRosa. I'm hoping to stalk and find Joe DeRosa.
Okay.
And ask him about Beezer. I mean, I need to get in touch with someone, anybody out there that can help me, even you, Mark, or Luke, anyone that can me in touch with one of these higher level Philly comics. How do they have the guts to support Beezer after his theft and overuse of the word loser? How do they get, you know what I mean? I'm shocked. That's what I said to Dan. I am shocked that people, will put Beezer on shows all the time and put him on podcasts. It's like, is anybody? But it's like, okay, I get that with Michael Jackson playing his records at the club or R. Kelly. But is anybody asking for Beezer? I mean, after his theft? I mean, really? That should be the end of him, right, Luke?
Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, and now we have Beezer, dude.
Fucking Beezer, dude. I mean, oh shit!
Uh-oh.
I sat on the remote.
Oh no!
Oh, I hit Amazon Prime button. I fucking.
Now we can't hear Luke. We cannot hear you.
Luke, don't talk. Don't say anything about Beezer while we're gone. I hate these. I'm gonna tell a little rant about these.
Beezer's a great comic.
Beezer's okay. We caught you just in time to say Beezer's great. I hate these remotes. Now, this is a very cheap TV. This is a Hisense. I don't know if you guys have Hisense at home.
No, I have Hisense where I don't buy shit called Hisense.
It's called Hisense. This is like Chinese chat GPT generated TV. And they came out with this. It's nice. I have by the way, not to brag, but I have a much nicer TV in the bedroom. Okay? And a $200,000 chandelier.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, this is a cheap TV. I bought this for I don't even know how much years ago from Best Buy. And it's fine, whatever, it works. But when will they stop hitting the stupid branding on remotes where they put all the apps that you don't even use on the remote? And that's what I mean. I sat on that Prime Video button.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another 3 cents to Jeff Bezos just for sitting on the button. So I don't want to do that. I absolutely hate this. And then you get like, okay, Netflix, Prime, YouTube, Disney Plus, Tubi.
Yeah.
Now, I watch Tubi myself, but who's hitting the Tubi button out there?
Well, maybe, it's funny. That may be a fun thing to have in the future. Like one of those will go bankrupt and be a complete failure. Like, it'll be like a Blockbuster thing on.
I'm sure my dad has a TV. It has a Voodoo button. It's like VUD. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I've never hit the button, but I don't know what it is. But that's what I mean. It's like Voodoo. They have I know Luke at home. Luke has a Quibi button on his TV.
Yeah. I do. I still have that. Yeah.
The Quibi button. The Quibi hotkey.
My Roku has Netflix, Hulu, Sling, and then it just has movies.
Movie or movie?
Movies. The button.
It says, what does that mean? Where am I going if I hit the movie button?
I have no idea.
You're transported to a theater to watch Gladiator 2.
I'll watch
Gladiator. But I hate these remotes. Everything. There's there's like an AI Google button in the middle. I mean, half the buttons are useless. I only play this to game. Speaking of gaming, I've been gaming on this TV. I've been fragging on this TV. Now, you don't see a console, you're probably saying. Where's the console, Mark's thinking? Well, Mark, I'm a PC gamer at heart. I've always been a PC gamer. Give it up out there for PC gaming. I'm waiting for the woos. Give it up for PC gaming because... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I thought my TV was breaking, but it was actually
a bad crap open.
I thought it was, yeah. But I'm telling you, here's my genius thing. I wanted a dumb game to play without any thought.
Okay.
And I downloaded. I wanted to play the new Call of Duty. Okay, I haven't played a Call of Duty since 2011, since Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are gamers. Never really asked. But have you ever played a COD?
I have in the past. I stopped playing video games at a certain point because I realized I was just wasting time.
It's a huge waste of time.
Yeah.
Luke, are you a gamer? Are you playing COD, the new COD?
Yeah, I was playing the new COD for a little bit, and then Fortnite came out with the old map, and I've been playing that a lot, and I've been playing Marvel Rivals.
Dog, what's your gamer tag, yo?
I have PlayStation. I don't do PC gaming.
Well, I think we can. I don't want to scare you, but we can cross-play.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll give you.
That's not some kind of weird sexual thing.
Say, hey, yo, Paul.
Yo, that's not a thing where I put on the maid outfit and we've all seen the video of Sketch. I don't have to go through that, but I would love to do that with you, Luke. But I can only play for the next 8 days, and I'll tell you why. Because I didn't want to pay. You know, the new COD costs $70, $70. Now, video games used to cost $60, and some of them still do, but sometimes they're $70 now, which is outrageous, especially for a game like COD, which will be outdated in a year. In a year, everyone will be like, this COD sucks. You got to play the new one. No one's playing the old one. So what I did a genius move, and you guys can copy this at home. My little suggestion. You can do this on PC or on Xbox. You sign up for the Xbox PC Game Pass trial, $1 for 14 days, and you can play COD. And you can, literally, you can get called the N-word for $1 now online by kids.
What a steal.
That's a great deal. Seriously. Now, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. So I've been playing a little bit. Level 35 Prestige 1, Luke. I don't know what you are.
I'm like level 24 Prestige 3.
That's the other thing I was shocked at. That's pretty good.
Complete scam Prestige. I hate Prestige.
Yeah, I don't even know what the benefit of doing it is anymore. I don't really understand it, but you level up so much faster than you used to. Like I got to Prestige once in all my time playing Call of Duty, and now I'm like halfway there already. So I don't understand what they're doing. They're scamming you somehow. I know, because everything is a scam now on Call of Duty. You log in, you log into the $70 game. It's trying to sell you items right away off the main screen.
Okay.
It's like, buy this pack, buy this pass, buy this thing.
Right.
Everything's right away. And then you want to play one mode, they ask you to buy something. They want you to buy something. They want you, and at the end of every match, they're like, oh, you could have earned this if you only bought the $20 pass. Yeah. Every game does this now, I guess. But it is so scammy, and it's awful. And I'm a purist, everybody. I don't buy cosmetics. Have you bought anything virtually off this game, Luke?
No, not. Call of Duty is way too expensive.
Thank you.
And if I can't see the character, why would I buy a skin for the character?
Exactly, that too. It's like, why would I want to be Nicki Minaj in the game, which is possible.
Oh, really?
You can be Nicki Minaj.
Huh.
But like, okay, so when am I going to see all her parts if I'm playing her? Right? Right, Luke?
You're right. No, yeah. Because it's a first person shoot. Fortnite, you can see your character's skin.
Right.
Yeah.
And do Fortnite characters just... I'm just asking. I'm not personally interested, but for general knowledge, can you see their boobs and butt?
Can. Anytime you want.
Oh, really? It's so interesting. Yeah. And this is on Fortnite, you say?
How do you think I buy the game, Tom?
Oh, okay, great. But that's the thing, you can't see boobs or butt. And if you see someone else's boobs or butt, they're killing you or running away. Kind of like real life. But so shocking to me that they try to scam me out of every penny in this game. So I'm paying for the next 8 days, Luke. I'll play with you for the next 8 days, and then I'm canceling the trial. I'm not paying any more money to Call of Duty, but it has been fun. I'll say that. It has been fun. You like the game, Luke?
Yeah, I do. You get fatigue from Prestige. It's insane.
Yeah, it's true. I get fatigued from leveling up. You level up and you unlock. You level up the gun. You level up your character. You level up the sidearm. So every match you got to check like the 12 things you unlocked every single match. It's annoying.
Right. Very annoying.
And you're like, oh, I unlocked a new grip for the XM4. What does it do?
Ooh.
Nothing. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's all a scam. But I love it. And I'm thinking about buying the Guy on Fire skin. That's pretty damn cool, Luke, right? The guy's on fire.
It's cool. You can buy the guy that's has a parasite attached to him. It looks really scary.
Yeah. And I played one game of zombies.
Oh, that's horrible.
I couldn't stand zombies. Couldn't stand it.
So it sounds like Call of Duty has become Fortnite, where it's because Call of Duty used to be like a kind of realistic war game.
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes. To a degree. Yes, it did. It did.
But yeah, now you can.
Now it's totally
fictional.
It's cartoonish.
Yeah.
It's like I was gonna show. I do have a video saved actually. Speaking of Call of Duty, I meant to talk about this. I don't know where. Oh, here it is. It says soon you'll be able to stab. Here we go. I'll show it on the screen. Soon you'll be able to stab a bong into someone's neck and smoke it. In Call of Duty, this is like a kill move that you can buy. And first of all, the guy's blue skeleton.
Yeah.
And watch
with
this.
Fingernails.
With fingernails. Yeah, that's true. How did that happen? I don't know anything about that. But he's got like a. Watch this. So he stabs them and then smokes a bong under their head. So that's what the game has become. And they have purple weapons. And
hey, it's still Nuketown. I recognize that.
Right. They've been using. I mean, it's been Nuketown for 12 years now.
Yeah.
Can we have a new map? Well, Tom has an IRL guest. No, this is a split screen, and Mark's in another room. We've color corrected the couch for him, and we're not in the same place. In fact, I don't know how this. I mean, let's watch the end of this move. Smokes the bong. I mean, by the way, we all know that smoking a bong is about the coolest thing you can do.
Right.
So no hate there, but otherwise, it's like
It'd be really cool, like 15 years ago, if this was like a modded thing into the game.
Right, it could have been like a custom thing, and yeah, I think even when I was 17 and smoking weed, this would have been cringe to me to do this in Call of Duty. Whoever thought this was cool, but I
think it's cool. Wait, play it all the way.
Play
through.
it again. Okay,
we'll play it all the way through because you kind of stopped the middle of it.
So he stabs in her neck, smokes the bong.
So where is he?
So yeah, let's break this down. Where does the water come from, or is he smoking the blood?
Yeah.
The condensation from the snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, the snow. Yeah, the snow must be involved. But that's pretty freaking badass.
Well, it's not even in her.
No, it already has clipped out. It's already messed up on the model.
And wait, is this well, is it on? So this is supposed to be like a knife?
This is like a kill move, yeah, with a knife.
Oh, a finishing
move.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like he stabs the bong.
Okay.
You see that. And then I guess the blood fills up the bong.
And then you smoke
smoke the weed with blood water.
Oh.
But it's okay since you're a skeleton. You can't be hurt by that.
Right.
Right.
But I'm just saying if this is a live game and it takes forever, you just get shot.
No, you'll get killed. Yeah, this has never actually been done in game because you'll already be shot and killed.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never done a finishing move. One person has done it to someone else in the whole game I've watched. Like, they're useless. It's all a scam to make you lose money.
Unless it's like a one-on-one death match. You just...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm guilty.
Tom, you know...
Yeah.
All right. You know that if you get prestige, there's 10 levels of prestige.
Right.
You unlock skins and different stuff for the guns. But you know what you get if you get the last level, the 10th prestige, the last unlock, you know what you get?
What?
A Beezer skin.
The Brian 6 skin?
Brian 6 Beezer fucking idiot skin.
Damn,
fucking loser skin.
Now, is it from his appearance on Matt and Shane or his appearance on Story Wars? What skin? Oh, the Story Wars skin.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
No, Treyarch is big fans of Billy.
They are Beezer. Dude, they're Beezer heads? I love to hear that, dude.
Podcast. They love the one with Tommy Pope. I don't know what the name of that one, though.
I'm so glad to hear that. Beezer needed a win.
Yeah,
so I'm glad to get prestige. Max. But, I don't even know. I'm afraid. I think, but by the way, everybody you hear on the mic in Call of Duty could be Beezer. They're like, yo, this dude that killed me, fucking loser, fucking stupid gun, dude.
Loser, dude.
Fucking cheap gun, bro. That's every person on Call of Duty, by the way. So yeah, that solves our Call of Duty thing. But I'm shocked at where the video game industry is right now. It is so lazy. It is so sad. There's no game you really want to play. I mean, I want to play this game to waste an hour of my time.
Right.
In between watching episodes of Story Wars. Like, what else do I have to do?
Probably multitask.
No,
you can't.
I have to focus on Story Wars 100%. I literally can't focus on anything else. I have to pee so bad.
Okay.
That it's killing me. So let's put a finishing move on this segment and go to commercial. I'll be right back. Let's play some nice haunted music, and we'll be right back on After Tonight. I hope you're enjoying this live in-person episode. Oh my! It's about to start falling in my head. Thank you, everybody. We'll be right back on After Tonight. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot more to come, actually. Don't believe it or not. Bye-bye.
Jack, folks. What a... I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Get it for it. No, it's... I just want to do a mic and go home. Like, I don't want to fucking, like, have some effect. For the sugar plums? Going as Father McGillicuddy. I think that's pretty funny. Should be. After Tonight, and I hope everyone's having a beautiful Christmas time as we are back here to discuss the world's events. I have so much to talk about still. I wanted to get into so much, but I hope you all are imbibing tonight. Luke, are you drinking, smoking, chiefing? What are you doing tonight? Zinning, folks. We're zinning.
Zinning. Now, are you one? You're one of these psychos who puts 2 zins in at once. Is that right?
Only on the weekends. Usually on the weekend, just do 1 zin.
Well, that's good moderation by you. 2 zins. Now, do you still get buzzed from a zin, or does it lessen? Does the tolerance lessen?
It lessens. I've been doing the chewing tobacco for a couple years, and my first couple zins were like, really, got me buzzed.
Well, I'm not going to say zins are good for you, but I think it's best to stop the chewing tobacco. That's an ugly habit.
Yeah, I haven't done it in about 2 years. Going on 2 years.
Now, did you do it because Shane Gillis does zins instead of chewing tobacco too?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got a problem with that?
fair enough.
Wait, so are you throwing in 2 6s on the weekends or 2 3s?
2 6s.
Whoa. 12
Boy.
milligrams.
Wow.
Well, speaking of milligrams, I've maybe Santa will call me naughty this year, but I brought along these. These are it's hard to. These are Delta 9 gummies. They're all on the ground. They're ruined, but they were Delta 9 gummies. These are sour strawberry flavored. Each one is 10 milligrams. Beautiful, beautiful live resin gummies. Now, it says live. Are they alive? Are they living creatures? I don't know. But I was considering taking one. And what do you have, Mark? You have something to show the people. Show and tell.
Well, I have these elevated edibles.
Wow.
They're 14.
Can I see
milligrams.
those?
Yeah, absolutely. Made in Austin, Texas.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Shout out.
Yeah.
So they have a little bit of THC and CBD and sativa. Oh, this is sativa.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a body high.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think one of them's which one's which? An indica and a sativa. You guys tell me.
Indica into the couch.
Indica is a body high.
Indica into the couch. Sativa
Yeah,
is a mind high. That's how I come up with my great ideas through the sativas. So this is this doesn't say. I don't know what this is. This I just bought from some guy. I don't know what these are, but I'm willing to take one tonight on the show.
Oh boy.
To prove I'm a man. Are you?
I guess.
No, you don't have to, but here you go.
Okay.
Or you want to trade? You want to do one of the other guys?
Or
do you know how those affect you? Because I would rather take the ones I know how affect me, or I'll take one of each.
No, don't do that.
I don't care.
See, my thing is I have to drive home, right? And it's not my car. And not that I'm drinking a beer.
This is your 8th beer.
Yeah, no, it's practically water. It's a Michelob Ultra.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. This is kind of a commitment. I mean, it's going to be a while.
It is a commitment, yeah. Oh.
Now you're also welcome. I invited Mark to stay either on the couch or we could sleep head to foot in the bed. Either one. I mean, I don't know.
I do want to see your big TV. You got it.
Yeah, I did. I brought it up. Hey, Luke, come down too. We'll all sleep in the bed.
Well, together we can stream that on Two in the Stink after. So
that's right. That's an after dark Two in the Stink. But we need to do that. I'm gonna eat this one. This is.
Oh, it's cubed.
It's cubed.
Wow.
That's how you know it's scientific. It's a cube. It's 6-sided, and I'm gonna eat it right now. I haven't counted the sides, but I think it's 6.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna eat this, and it might not look like much, but in about 20 minutes. I could overdose.
Those are 20 minutes? Those kick in 20 minutes?
Or
Oh, now you're talking with them. And now this is where I have to carry the show.
Yeah, please carry.
That's why I'm here. But, yeah, typically those take like an hour. And,
whoa, dude. I'm seeing stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to jam it into somebody's neck and smoke out of it?
I swear to God, the room's spinning right now.
Now, does it taste good?
It does.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Those taste like shit. I don't like the taste.
Well, I'm a sucker. Give me like 90 more seconds.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. Chew it up. We don't want any accidents here. You're choking on anything.
Hey, yo! Now, here's the thing. Excuse me. These do taste good. I'm a sucker for sour stuff, though.
Okay.
Sour strawberry.
Yeah.
It's a good tasting gummy.
I bet it does. It looks good.
You're welcome to have one.
And they're 10?
They're 10 milligram Delta 9s, THC, peace. Now, really?
Hell, I'll try one. If you did one.
There we go. There we go. That's that's the kind of peer pressure.
But here's the thing I feel bad about. Yeah. I showed you that I brought my own.
And then put them away. Yeah, no. I don't want one of you. I don't want one of those.
Because it's
that
from Austin,
crap.
Texas.
That Austin crap.
It's the best in the...
It's the best.
Let's see if this tastes
the
better
best
than
weed in the damn city.
Hey, Luke, do you want one?
Sorry, I didn't care.
Yeah, if you can send one, if you can mail one. I gave you my address. Please mail one to me. I'll take it.
Catch. Oh, I knocked out the camera.
Look at that.
Holy
Look at
shit.
that.
Wow, you're high.
That
bro.
was good, dude. Oh, wait, it came back. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. That was incredible.
What the hell is it showing?
Whoa.
It showed like a picture of
it shows all my pictures I have.
Oh, now you're really doxing yourself.
Lucky my nudes weren't on there first. That was incredible. Luke, you should have seen that. It knocked out the whole feed.
That's how high we are.
Did I just leave it on the floor?
Yeah, I don't remember you picking it up.
Okay, sit down, everybody. Sit down. Calm down, everybody. Jesus Christ. These Delta 9s are making us crazy. Good Lord. But anyway, that's it. We'll have to see what happens. Luke, I wish I could give you one. I'll give you one tomorrow night if you want one.
Okay, I'm not a weed guy.
You're not.
But if you're not going to dress up as Santa,
you might as well just get loaded.
No.
Oh, by the way, Luke, I don't know if you talked to your roommate, but I'm going there early to play some pool with Otis. I know this isn't show relevant stuff, but I figured.
Wait, you're playing pool?
Playing pool. And speaking of playing pool, you're talking about buying the things and in ads. I play this pool game on my phone. They try to sell you all that stuff on there. It's ridiculous.
You really can't.
You can't get away from any of it.
You can't get away from any of it. But that's the amazing part about Call of Duty, that you pay $70 and then it sells you stuff on top of that constantly.
Right. Yeah.
Everything. You pay $5 for an app, it still tries to sell you stuff constantly. It's incredible. I don't really understand. I understand it's all about greed, but look, what have I tried to sell you on After Tonight, by the way? Absolutely nothing. Just a good time.
Yeah.
What else?
The auto blow.
We did promote the auto blow and the Malta.
I think my dad's going to be happy with his Christmas present.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I was thinking about that. The auto blow, actually, today. I was thinking about it.
As I was using it.
It was on the shopping cart page. I was ready. But I was looking at this thing, thinking about it, because I was thinking about, like, when you watch pornography or something. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't let this go. Like, this is a universal thing. Like, you're done watching pornography. And, like, you even feel shame, like, closing 3 tabs.
Right.
So imagine you got the auto blow and the synced up video and the 2 different monitors. That's going to be so shameful when the auto blow is finished.
Somebody's had to throw that through a window.
Yeah, just like, get it out. Seriously. I would throw it in the garbage right away after I used it. Because how could you then be like, all right, now it's time for the cleanup of the auto blow and the maintenance of it and needs new batteries. I would just the shame of that. I was thinking about that.
Incredible. But I don't want to get too in the weeds here, but
please.
You get shameful about that. But wouldn't you get shameful about sex as well? And it's like the same.
No, it's not the same as with a woman.
No, it's not the same thing, there is a little bit of shame, no?
Yeah, of course there's shame.
Yeah, exactly. But, so it's like you want to do the same thing with a woman. You want to throw her out the window too.
Well, but you don't have the same
strength.
Yeah, you don't have the same strength.
Yeah.
It's kind of impractical. But then after 15 seconds, you're like, oh, well, she's a human being. But with the auto blow, it's like instant hatred.
Right.
The auto blow.
Right.
Or whatever it is. I mean, there's a million products out there. The Molto. I mean, this is gross, and I'm sorry to do this because we already made fun of the whole.
And our phone's listening to this now. We're
going to get advertised, yeah. And we already made fun of them with
the fart,
the whole thing. So I am going to do a sex-related thing, but that's what I mean. Like, you want to throw that out the window. Now imagine if something's up your butt afterwards, and then you're like, now I got to deal with that, and that's why I'm very vanilla.
Although I will say this, I feel like if you're putting something up your butt, I don't think you have any shame.
That's probably true.
Yeah. The shame is.
If you're alone doing that, there's probably no worries.
You probably enjoy it. You don't.
It's probably all part of the experience. The cleanup, the maintenance, the sizing. Luke, you know what we're talking about.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. And there will be a butt plug finishing move soon, we hope. In Call of Duty, soon, we hope. But this is really, really horrible. But, it's like we're filling the void that talked to a left in our lives.
Yes.
By not being around the last 2 weeks. Please, and I'm sorry to harp on about it, but bring back.
I swear.
I'm serious.
Kill Tony will bring her back.
I think so. I think they could.
I hope.
I think she'd be good on that. I honestly, this is not even me being sarcastic. She would be funny on that show.
Yeah.
and they could make fun of her and she can make fun of people back. It would be perfect.
Her and like a Theo Von, but I like
Theo Von, yeah, right.
Even like Theo Von hasn't been back on that show.
Yeah, right. He's like
not even like a bigger.
He's
like,
too
comedian.
like yeah. I heard what were they talking about? I heard Flagrant 2, Flagrant with Andrew Schultz had 50 Cent on, and they were kind of sneak dissing Tony about the whole Puerto Rico thing. They were like,
"Oh, really?
Tony," like it's like kind of like don't even talk about Tony.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, they're like shout out Tony, but.
And isn't 50 Cent getting some skin in the game, comedy game at least?
Is he really? Is he doing some? I didn't know.
Somebody told me that they're like he's opening a bunch of businesses in Shreveport, Louisiana, and then he's like starting to do something like comedy.
Club.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the official like peak of the comedy boom. If 50 Cent's now like, let me get in Shreveport with a bunch of clubs, like sell. And really, it's incredible how big comedy is and huge, like,
and how bad it is,
and how
big it is,
how
and
bad. It's true. Like, I don't remember a time where it's been worse since I was a youngster. I mean, maybe I didn't pay attention enough, but it's never been
because all
so
these
bad.
Comedians aren't putting themselves out there daily or weekly with stuff. That's why it's bad. It's
there's no curation.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I agree. Like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, a guy would come on if he was on Saturday Night Live once a week.
Right.
But otherwise, you might see him in a club, but if you didn't see him, you wouldn't see him put out a special for 2 years, 3 years. And you never even hear about him until Bernie Mac put out a special. Like, you wouldn't hear about Bernie Mac every single week of your life until he put out a special.
I don't want to derail.
No, you're right.
Speaking of Saturday Night Live, did you see that they claim that they stole a joke from Tony?
No.
Yeah. So, like we were talking earlier about the guy with the hair.
Yes.
I guess Tony made some joke about like, my eyes are down here. When he was talking about the guys.
Yes.
And then they did the same joke on SNL. Yes. And then like, oh, they stole it. I was like, no, that's a common joke. Like
I've never heard that joke before, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a guy with no hair. Yeah, I saw that actually. I did see that. The bald guy skit.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny actually on SNL.
Yeah, I didn't. I just saw the same joke, and then they're like saying, "Oh, they stole it from Tony."
Come on, please. I gotta say, like, honestly, maybe there's like a 5% chance, but in reality, I don't think that. I don't even think the SNL writers watch Kill Tony. I don't think.
Well, I don't know, but it goes back to my original point: how bad comedies get. They're stealing jokes off of Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yes, off Tony Hinchcliffe's like
who's
riffs.
just like riffing. Yeah,
just riffing. That's true. If that was true, that's bad. But I'm almost like I've gone so far away from the stand-ups. Like, I'm here to defend Saturday Night Live. I'm here to defend like NBC.
Yeah.
Like, I'm into NBC now because of everybody hating it for so long, and then you realize what you're saying. Like, yeah, everybody like. All like Mark Normand and Sam Morrell, all they complain about is, oh, you try to pitch a movie and the executives hate you and stuff and they don't listen to your ideas or they shut you down. But I'm telling you, when comedy was great, when TV was great, that's what executives were doing. They were shooting down 98% of stupid comedian ideas. And then the 2% that were good, they became a funny bit or something. And now it's like every single thing is not funny and it's not worth putting up. I mean, everybody's reels on Instagram where they have sketches and stuff. I mean, 99.99% of them, even of professional comics, are bad, are lazy, are not well put together.
Yeah.
And the institution is the thing, everybody. Right, Luke?
You're 100% right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can we just write a comedy movie now? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I am the right person. I am, but I don't know if I am. I'm waiting for other people to say it for me, but oh, there it is. I found it.
Oh, nice.
There it is. Look, you want it again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I missed.
I hit the high steps. Damn it, Luke, you owe me for that one.
I do.
That's a $125 TV you just hit.
Now is it laying under the Christmas tree?
Yeah,
I got a present for you.
It's a present, everybody. Yeah. These Delta 9s, man, they are something. It is like diet weed. It doesn't. The one good thing about it is I've never like why I like this more than regular smoking weed. But weed's illegal. That's the first reason I don't like it.
Right.
It's wrong. But the other reason is it doesn't make you like. I've never done this and been like, everybody hates me. The world, like everybody's wrong. Like I'm so like I've done that on weed or like I've had paranoid thoughts. I've had a horrible experience where I felt like I couldn't talk or something. This is like. The bald guy SNL skit was pretty funny. Like that's the effect of Delta 9.
Okay.
So I'm saying.
I actually never had Delta 9, and I will say about those, I don't know if it's just that in particular, that actually tasted good, and it didn't taste like weed.
That's the
thing.
Because
these taste like weed.
Maybe that's like really strong. Yeah, I don't know.
And then that's when I'll have dreams and be like, does my father hate me?
Exactly. Like I'm a big disappointment.
Am I an asshole to everybody?
Yeah, right. That should be the big, I would put on the Delta 9 bottle, I'd say, will not make you feel like a failure. Yeah. Like that's a big benefit versus regular weed or other drugs. You get down to business. Music sounds a little better. Everything's a little funnier, and that's about it. It doesn't get into the realm of now. Look what's gonna happen. We're gonna be stabbing each other at the end of the night.
Yeah.
We're gonna have horrible trips. But it's pretty wild. I don't know. I thought Delta 9 was regular weed. That's a good point. I'm confused by that too. Because Delta 8 is like fake weed. They have Delta 10. And Delta 9 is supposed to be the actual chemical combination that makes weed.
Okay.
But for some reason, this is an actual weed, even though it's Delta 9. I don't know if it's branding only, but Delta 9. That's what it says. And there's note that says, first ingredient, corn syrup. RFK, I'm sorry. And that's about it. It's corn syrup, cane sugar, water. Wait a second. All the fun was in us this whole time? Wow. No, it has something in it. What does it say? Delta 9 THC. Hemp-derived Delta 9 THC. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and sodium citrate? My doctor's been telling me to have more of that. This is really fun. Anyway, Mark, please tell us about this date. We've had this as a through line on the show that you asked this girl out from church. You went on a date.
Yeah.
And you weren't sure if there was going to be a second date. She seemed pretty Christian. And what happened? You said you went on a second date. What happened?
So she set up this second date.
Okay.
And we went to this like coffee shop, but it's a coffee shop on the river, and it has this light show.
Right.
I guess they bring a boat out.
Right.
And it was calling for rain. I was like, "Do you still want to go?" She's like, "Yeah, we can rough it," which I was okay with because I was like, at least if it rains, there won't be much of a crowd.
Yes.
So I pick her up. I take her. It starts raining a lot harder than it was anticipated.
Okay.
Still a huge crowd. Still a huge crowd.
It's Austin, man.
We had nowhere to sit.
Yeah.
So we walked around for a couple minutes and then kind of left. And then we just like drove through the city, all like back roads to get back kind of in her direction of where she lives.
So skip the whole date. Didn't even do.
Well, we walked around in there, but it was like
that was the day. Okay.
It's raining,
right?
And then we were driving around, and
yeah,
I was taking the long way. Excuse me. And
you kidnapped this woman.
I kidnapped her.
Okay.
No, she suggested that we drive around a little bit and go possibly get a drink somewhere.
Okay.
So then, as we're driving, I'm like, oh, we're actually. I was like, I know where we are. And I mentioned the shopping center to her once because I thought she was there once. And anyways, I was like, oh, let me show you the shopping center I was talking about. So we go in there, and then there's a sushi restaurant, another sushi restaurant.
That was the first date. Was the sushi restaurant?
Yeah, but this is the second date.
Okay, different.
This is the second date.
Different sushi restaurant, different date.
Yeah, I go. Let's go walk around. And then it was one of those sushi bars that, or I don't know if it's a sushi bar, but it has that revolving. Have you ever been to those?
I've seen them on TV, like it's on a cart.
Yeah, it's like an all-you-can-eat kind of thing.
And it's like constantly rotating. And you pick up the food.
It's a little strange, but
yeah,
I was like, whatever. It was kind of cheap, honestly. So we went in there, and I was like, I could eat. Now, mind you, I did not have dinner, but I was trying to play it cool.
Of course, yes.
And I kind of then hinted at that, and she was like, "Oh, then you need to eat." And I go, "Yeah, okay." So we're sitting there, and this is the main point of why I bring this up.
Okay.
I found out that she learned how to drive in a 12-person van.
Wow, interesting.
And
like a big white,
one of those huge ass
big
vans.
van.
And I was like, "Well, how many siblings?" She's like, "Oh, I had 6." I go, "Well, what about a minivan?
Right.
Or like a Suburban or something?
Just a 2-row."
She's like, "No, we need more space than that." I go, "Okay, interesting."
Like a traveling circus sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she lets me know that she was homeschooled.
Oh.
Okay.
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 All right.
But Tom, that is tip of the iceberg.
Interesting. Okay. Was it like I'm just guessing here, but I wanted you to tell me. Was it like a cult? Like, I know she's Catholic, but was she formerly in a cult? What is happening?
You're close.
Okay.
You're kind of close.
What is happening here?
So then I forget how it came up, but I never knew her age, and I never told her my age.
Oh.
So I forget how it came up, but anyways, I was like, "Oh, do you know how old I am?" And she guessed, and she got it right.
Okay.
And then I was like, "You never told me your age." And should I say it?
Reveal it, please.
She's
Luke, you want to know her age?
I'm dying to know her age.
What is her age?
She's 33.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That is shocking. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So she's what, 6 years old, 7 years older than you?
She is 6 years older than me.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
She's an old lady.
And then there was like some gaps in her story. I wasn't.
No, can I pull up?
Yeah.
Could you believe that she's 33, or did you? Because you were saying like she might be younger. I thought you.
Well, that was kind of as a joke, but
no, I know, but like you thought she might be your age or younger. Or,
yeah,
so
yeah.
She could.
She was young looking.
Okay, that's what I was. She doesn't really look like a. Some women are 33. They're haggard. Yeah. She looked pretty good. Okay. Okay. 33. Wow.
33.
Wow.
And then there were some gaps in her story. Where, like, because she was in school, she's still like getting school for this therapy job,
right?
And I was like, interesting.
Yes.
So I was like, what has been going on the past 10 years or
15
so?
years of your life?
Yeah.
We got the
So it turns out, Tom, you ready for the?
I'm ready. Yes.
She was in a convent.
Whoa, she's a nun.
She was trying to be a sister for 9 years.
Oh my God.
For 9 years. And she's like 3 years into the dating game now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So she was a nun from like 20 to 29 or 30, like 21 to 30 or something. That's a long ass time to try to be a nun.
Yeah.
Now, here's I don't know much about nuns and it takes longer than that to become a nun, or did she like was she a bad student? Was she a bad nun?
Here's the thing, I didn't know this, but apparently when you go in, it's like it's they treat it like the Navy SEALs. They like know half of them are gonna drop out.
Really?
Yeah,
that's probably true. Half of them get like want to have sex or want to experience the world, and this is like that's a huge thing to become a nun.
I know, it's crazy.
Wow.
But I mean, she stuck with it 9 years, dude. Yeah.
9 years. So she is a nun, and she's been dating for 3 years. And is this like is she like letting loose of her nunnery? She seems pretty. Is she still pretty like?
She's still pretty
locked,
committed. Well, there was a second because we're pulling sushi off this thing, and I'm like, oh, is she gonna pray again? Right. But now I'm mentally prepped. Actually, when I open the door to hold the door, I like in my mind I was like, I'm gonna have to say
like
grace
Father,
at
Son,
the table.
Holy. You're thinking about the whole thing.
I'm like, I gotta say the prayer out loud. I'm going over it in my head.
Yes.
And so she pulls the stuff up, and I thought she wasn't gonna. She's like ready to dig in. And then she went to pray. I was like, oh,
she's a prayer girl.
She's a prayer.
She's a prayer.
Prayer, and then
wow.
Yeah, and then I talked to her the following day at church, and I said, "No, this is just
Okay.
now I know
Right,
she's a prayer."
Yes.
We were talking about the homily, which is like the sermon at a Catholic mass, and she was saying how she doesn't always watch them because she goes to so many masses because she's the singer,
right?
And I go, "Oh well, like I like the homilies because it's like the whole point of it,
right?
You know,
right?"
And she goes, "Well, the Eucharist is the whole point." I go,
"Oh, she's
Well, I played it off. I was like, "Yeah, obviously,
yeah, of course,
yeah." But I meant like other than that,
right?
Yeah. So
she's like, yeah, eating Christ, eating the blood of drinking the blood of Christ. That's the
she's
serious.
She's correcting me.
She's serious.
She's correcting me on stuff.
That's rough. That's where I would say.
I don't think she's gonna like my bit tomorrow where I dress up as a priest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that's why I don't think she's gonna like my sense of humor when she gets to really know you. Yeah, so I feel like I have to cut up, but I feel bad because she's
nice and
served the Lord.
She goes to your church.
Yeah.
Now that is so interesting. So do you? By the way, I think everyone's wondering: did this date end in any sort of kiss, any sort of matrimony? I mean,
I drove her back to her house.
Okay.
She said, "I have something for you." Invited me inside.
Luke. It's incredible.
This is great.
Luke hates this. She invites me inside. I go to close the door. I look up. It's a cross on the door, which I was. I was anticipating.
I would expect that at this point. Yeah.
I was anticipating that.
She living with her. Where's she living? By
with
herself?
roommates in a house.
Okay.
I walk in.
It's not a convent, is it? You made sure it wasn't a.
No.
Okay.
Although it was very neat in there. And there was a Christmas tree, beautifully decorated. It's kind of like yours.
Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
It's not by the way, folks, there's not a single ornament. No, it's completely bare.
Wrapped in lights.
There are lights.
And there's hooks for some reason.
There's hooks in case we get ornaments. I have a bag of hooks. Luke, catch. Okay.
Hey, there's your first ornament. Landed on the tree.
Now,
take that edible off the ground and put a hook in it.
Oh, I could hang up the Delta 9. Yeah, we'll hang that. I'll take a picture of that for everybody later. Look at this. Ted says he got none that night.
Well,
pretty good. Hold on. So you're in the house.
I close the door. She's like, "Oh, I got something for you." And again, it's the tree, and then there's like this old piano in the center room.
Right.
I don't recall seeing a TV. I wasn't looking that hard, but I just remember seeing the tree.
That's interesting.
And the piano.
That would actually that would be hard if I didn't see a single TV. I'd be like, what are they up to? What are they doing all day?
Yeah.
I know they're on their phone, but what are they doing? Like, are they that into God? There's no TV. That's what I would worry about.
Well, there could have been a TV, but I just don't remember seeing one.
Sorry. Okay, continue.
It didn't catch my eye. I got something. She goes to the fridge. She made me sweet potatoes.
Oh my God.
She made me sweet potatoes because I told her I wasn't around for
that's better.
Thanksgiving.
Oh.
She made my favorite Thanksgiving side.
Wow, that is nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Love right there. She loves you, Mark.
That's better. That's better than getting laid, let's be honest.
I feel bad. Like, we have nothing in common. She, after the church on Saturday, she wanted to invite me to some Christmas choir thing.
Yeah.
Thank God I had plans.
No interest in that.
I have no interest in that. Thank God I had plans. And
yes, of course.
I feel bad. She's a nice person, but it's just like, I don't think there's anything in common.
Right.
I kind of want to help her. I kind of want to befriend her.
Right.
And help her date.
Help her. Yeah.
But once she sees my,
But she that's, I mean, like, she's in the dating game. I assume she wants, what did she say didn't you say in the first date she said what she wanted, like a partner for life or something? Or
yeah, kind of. She was going for marriage.
So has she kissed has she kissed any guys?
I don't know.
We don't even know.
She gave me a hard hug because I remember I was in the middle of saying something and she hugged me. I go, you know,
she squeezed the air out. Yeah. She did a Vontaze perfect and really she knocked the wind out of you. Yeah.
Yes. And there was another comment and then I saw the next day at church, and she brought up how many kids I want. Yeah, and her first thing was 7. I go, no, that's way too many. She's like, yeah, I agree, it's too many. And then so 7. She was like, how about you? I go, I told her I don't know.
Right.
And then that's when she said the 7. And then I felt bad for giving a bad answer. So I go, well, that's a bad answer. I'll say at the most I will want 3, but I was like, I'm not even convinced I want a kid either.
Right.
And
that's not what she wants to hear.
No, because then she asked me, why do you not want a kid? And I was like, well, like, I don't know what the state of the world will be. Like, I don't want to bring a kid in where the situation's going to be worse. And she was like, oh, do you not like it here?
Oh.
That's what she said.
What do you mean here? Like Austin?
Yeah. No. I think she meant like life in general. Like, do you not like it here, life on Earth? I was like,
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
So she's thinking about the afterlife already.
Yeah. Apparently I should be.
You should be, no.
I need to leave.
Do you not like it here? That's a big question.
That was like, I was like
That's
thrown off by
question.
that. I was like, whoa. I was like, it's.
Yeah, the open mics are all right. That's what I said. Like, I don't know. Barbecue's pretty good.
No, I was just like, you never know what AI is going to do.
Yeah, right.
Blame it on AI.
Yeah, exactly. I blame it global warming, whatever. Whatever not to end the conversation. That's a hard... Well, Luke, what would you do?
Well, I feel Mark's anxiety with the differing of outlooks. And I would feel way too guilted into like, she made me sweet potatoes. So do I have to give her 7 kids because she made me sweet potatoes? Like
you'd be locked into the 7 kids after the sweet potatoes.
Oh my God, yeah, I love sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
it's very nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can't. That's a tough one because you don't want to waste her time if she's looking for a Catholic devout.
Right.
God, I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, but then
what you're into, but
the other thing. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's what I mean. I don't know. Like, she's gonna want a very specific lifestyle. I think.
Yeah. Or she's trying to latch on to me to branch out of it. That's the other theory.
She's doing a Rumspringa, like
Amish.
Get out.
I said that to her. I was like, "You're pretty much breaking Amish," and she kind of chuckled and was like, "Yeah,
right."
Like, oh,
yeah. And at 33, I mean,
yeah,
it's no spring chicken. I mean, if you're gonna pop out 7 kids, you got to start like within a month.
Yeah,
you're gonna pop out 7.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest.
What was the other thing she said?
My God.
Shoot, I lost it. But here's the thing about the sweet potatoes. Yeah. She put it in a dish that I have to give back to her.
So there's a guaranteed meetup.
Yeah, but like, is this meetup going to be the one? Oh, sweet potatoes are great, but I don't think it's working out between us.
That is a tough one.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at absolute quandary.
That's a tough meetup.
And the other thing is like anything she does that's like super religious. Then I'm like, oh, am I like a shitty person?
Right, exactly. You're guilty.
Do I not love Jesus enough?
I know. I've had that same thing where you're guilty because they're like,
they're more
devout. They're more into God than you.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm a suck.
Yeah.
Which maybe, but yeah, that's what like it'd be hard to, but you can't because you can't keep up this facade, this charade.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know unless you. Change everything.
What if I do record my set? Do they? Hey, this is a question for Luke. Do they still record sets at Bar 13 and I can pay for it?
Yes.
Oh yes.
They do.
I may buy my set tomorrow as we dress up the priest and send it to her.
We'll send it to her.
Be like, what do you think of this?
That would remove the guilt for you if you do that because she doesn't like it. Then it'll be up to her to break it off.
It's up to her. Yeah. Yeah.
And also, I could play. Hey, that's a character. It's not me.
Right.
But playing the character may be offensive.
That is. I'm telling you, she's not gonna like you as a priest when you're not a priest.
No,
she's not gonna like that.
Right.
So you're already in trouble.
Right.
You're already in trouble. And if you got married, you had 6 kids, you found out about it 30 years from now, she'd still be mad at you for dressing like a priest once.
Yeah.
That's what you got to worry about. Yeah. Man. I don't know.
And the whole reason I bought the priest outfit was because I want to do a series of skits as me as
a priest, right?
Yeah, so
that's gonna be rough, man. I don't.
Yeah,
you might just have to become a priest if you want to go. If you want to keep.
But then I can't marry.
Then you can't see her.
Yeah,
it's a rough
whole predicament.
It's a tricky one.
Catholic Church is weird, man.
That's a shitty situation. You just can't keep it up. I don't think you can keep it up.
Oh, what if I watch something like?
Go like this.
Like this.
We're talking about the paper. To the snake. Paper, everybody.
I wonder what she'll. how would you?
Yeah, I think you should be playing it on Bluetooth when you pick her up one
going
day.
soft. Like get in here. Watch this.
You're gonna love Shea Durana, man. When he's talking about poop nuggets or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna love that.
You should wear the Two in the Stink hoodie.
I think just the logo would turn her off enough. I think the logo. You're right, Luke. I don't know. I think it's not sustainable, is it? It's not sustainable. I'm not trying to sway you, but it's not sustainable.
I don't think it is, but I feel bad.
Right.
Know?
You want to help her. You want to. I want to help. She seems probably nice.
I would like to
nice.
befriend. I could charade it as a friend.
Could you switch to friend? Could you do that?
Well, we'll still have to go to the same church, and I've already established that before. I was like, if we don't find what was it?
A match, a connection.
Yeah, connection. I was like, hopefully it'll never be awkward between us because we still go to the same church.
Right. I'm sure she'll be. I think that's fine as long. I don't know, but I mean, she's probably. I don't know. She's probably. I mean, she might never have got laid in her life. I mean,
no. There's a
0% chance,
10,000% chance that she's never gonna laid.
Right. So that's a big deal. If she's 33, that's a.
I will say 33 is insane.
33 is old, man. I mean,
I'm still a young kid. I mean, 33 is the credit.
Yeah, you're underage basically compared to her. So
you talking about me?
Yeah.
Well, she also said that she likes dating younger guys, which I don't know. I didn't know how to.
But like,
take that.
And she's okay with. I mean, is she like going Amish and that she's okay with your? I assume she knows. She assumes you have a devious past as a. That's what I mean. Like,
I don't know.
You've been trying to be a priest for 10 years. You've been gallivanting with girls, right, Luke?
She doesn't, but
right.
But she could assume that I'm like a good Catholic, where I have been saving myself for marriage.
Right.
Like she doesn't know that.
She doesn't know.
Like just because I do comedy doesn't mean
the Lord
I
does.
The Lord.
Oh,
the Lord does.
The Lord knows. I think I really, that's a toughie. I think you gotta just be friends.
I know.
I think that's the only option.
I know, but that's such an awkward conversation.
That is. That is. But she's probably a very innocent, sweet person, I would assume.
Right.
So it's probably not that hard.
It's not that hard, but I feel like I'm also breaking her heart. Also, I'm gonna have to give back that sweet potato.
The dish, I ate every drop, and I still don't like.
Delicious.
I don't want you though. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. 33 though, that's shocking.
She's treating me like a king, the king I deserve.
You do deserve that.
She's trying to court me.
She is courting you.
Yeah.
Ask her what her dowry is.
I don't even know what that is.
That's like, when you get married off, and then the dad says, "Hey, you're gonna have. I'm giving you 12 goats in honor of marrying her. 12 goats and a bushel of grain."
Nice.
So that might be your next step.
Okay.
See if the family's loaded.
Oh,
that's what I would check out next.
So she was from like, I don't want to say upstate New York, but not the city of New York, and she grew up, I guess, around a lot of like sisters.
Really?
Like
so it's been a whole lifetime of this.
Because her sister also tried to be a nurse, or a nurse, a sister.
A sister.
The sister tried to be a sister. Yeah.
She dropped out too.
She dropped out too.
I didn't know it was so hard. I thought within like a year you could become a nun.
Yeah, apparently.
I thought
no. You are like a sister the whole time.
Oh, but you're not. You can still leave,
I guess.
you can leave.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard because all the nuns I've ever met have been 60 plus.
Right.
So like,
I think you're long enough. You're a nun. I don't know what the difference between a sister and a nun.
Right.
Is.
Did she wear the outfit for 9 years when she was?
Yeah. She went to a public college
and wore the.
Yeah.
You got to be dedicated.
Yeah.
I'd be ashamed within the first day. I'd be like, oh
yeah,
I'm changing.
Well, my question was like, I was too stupid to even realize. I was like, do you room with like other roommates? Could you imagine having like a roommate that's trying to be like a sister?
Yeah, right. You ruin every.
But no, I was an idiot. They live at the convent and then they get busted.
Shuttled in.
They get shuttled in.
God.
We're busted with the migrants.
Yeah, right. Dropped off at Eagle Pass. Jesus. Well, you're in a predicament there. I'd say you got to do your own thing, but
you can't. You just. It's gonna make it worse the longer. Like if you go out again and don't break up and then again.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like harder and harder.
I know.
You're gonna end up marrying her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not be happy
Go
about
down this path.
Yes, I can see it. We're gonna lose Mark, Luke.
His sister, unbelievable. He's gonna be a monk.
To his own sister that's incest. God damn it.
Oh no.
That's disgusting.
What a fucking loser, dude.
Yo, you had sex with a sister? Fucking loser.
Yeah, maybe this would be a great story war. I date
This is like a nun. I mean, a good story war for a nun. We're doing nun stories today. Dude, let's get at it. Everyone's got 3 nun stories. Well, I don't know. That's you got to go with God on that one, man.
But I mean, because the whole thing, she even said this too. I know her. No. She said the thing about how we randomly ran into each other at the airport.
Yes.
She was like, "Oh, what a coincidence!" And at the time, I was like, "Yeah, what a coincidence," because it is.
But she probably meant.
But she thinks it's a gift from
from
God.
It's a
She was like, "Am I denying a gift from God? I don't even know."
Yeah, are you in your head about this? Are you believing that?
I go in between. I don't know.
Really? So
I'm looking for a sign, honestly. But he showed me the sign. It was this girl. But I don't feel it in here.
Right. Luke, tell him the sign.
I think the sign is that if she likes the Priest video, I think you have to marry her and have kids around almost what she wants.
If she likes the
Priest video.
Oh, if she likes the Priest video, I agree.
I don't think she'll like it.
But she won't like it.
She won't like it.
Then you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it is, Luke's right, then it's on her to be like, that was wrong.
Yeah, that is true.
But are you going to be like, you're right, I'll stop? See, I can see you getting caught up in a whole agreeing loop.
Yeah.
A green cycle. A snowball. That's the tricky one.
Yeah.
Well, you got, a week to think about it.
Well, no, now my performance is riding tomorrow on bar 13.
Oh, absolutely.
So
you got to nail it.
this
You
tape.
got to fucking nail it, man, or else.
Yeah. Oh. So much high stakes at the Kwanzaa, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't know the Kwanzaa might get such high stakes. Yeah. I'll be performing for my girlfriend's love as well tomorrow. That's my And Luke, you're sending the tape to your matches online, right?
I have it on Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish. Featured video. Oh, that's excellent. Well, that's going to be an exciting update. Now I'm very excited.
Okay.
I mean, really, next time we talk to you, Mark, it might be you might have 2 kids and locked in.
Right.
So we'll find out.
Eating sweet potatoes.
You'll be at 300 pounds of sweet potatoes and we'll forgotten. But I did want to show a couple things here. There's Shay Durana. Now, Luke, I wasn't kidding when I sent you guys this video of Shay Durana saying he was the newest guest on 2 in Sync. He really was.
Yeah, I thought you were kidding. I was shocked to see him on there.
Right, the material was perfect. It was something like this.
I've never done any on-camera stuff.
Yeah.
And I've never been so that would be like way out there, but it's like, how far do you go for a bit? Like
all the way.
Like you look at some of the stuff that the Jackass guys did. There's one where Chris Pontius drank horse. Johnny Knoxville has like so many concussions from getting hit by bulls and stuff. So it's like getting just like in that sphere of like, yeah.
So funny.
My initial reaction was like, okay, he's used to getting that.
Never. There would be no way I would do it unless it was for the big bucks, you know, for a viral clip. I've never.
How about viral clip?
These people that making money for the viral clips is sketch. It's a common theme on the show.
It's a common theme. That's when you realize.
And then
scammers. Weird, the video wasn't on for that. But I'm gonna say this. I think, Mark, to judge your relationship, we'll reshoot this thing shot for shot with you as Shay Duran.
I'm not even crazy about doing stuff to a lady. I love eating for sure, but it's just
we'll
that.
Do it all. I know there's poo in there. You're gonna say that and see what she says. Good God.
Well, that was Shay Durana, and he really was the guest. Luke, you got to check it out. You'll love it.
You can only imagine what they talk about. European politics.
I almost waited. I almost sent it to you guys because I think it took about 42 minutes for the question to be asked. When was the last time you shit your pants? That was a.
Was it really?
Yes, I swear to God. Verbatim, 40 minutes in.
It's like a Kill Tony, but like, what's your love life like?
Yes. Instead of anything interesting about you, it's last time you defecated in your drawers. It's a beautiful thing, man. So, by the way, my analysis on Philly comedy, whatever that was 2 years ago when I started talking about it, it's still holding true. I mean, that's still all they talk about. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's it.
But we love it. We love comedy.
I actually can't get enough. I can't get enough, honestly. I'm sick. But I had to show... Wait, this was good. Oh, well, we should watch this because this is Kill Tony related. This is kind of messed up, but Alex Brucewitz collapses at NYYRC Gala. Too many letters in that. The only letters I know are Delta and 9. Those are the only letters I know right now. Oh! What was that? Were you pretend to hit me?
No, I was doing a knuckle
this
Delta 9.
Delta?
Sick.
9,
yeah.
bro. Let's freaking
But then you were also clicking with the mouse. I was like, oh, yeah, that won't work out.
I was a little worried.
See what you're missing out here, Luke?
Yeah, Luke, we're fist bumping. We're...
I have almost coursing through my vein.
Good. Here, this guy. So this is interesting because this guy, if you haven't seen this video, he's speaking at some Trump-related, Republican-related event, and he's going to pass out here. And we'll watch, and I'll explain why it's interesting. Here we go.
Oh no, what are you? I'm forgetting my words.
It's hard to hear him. He's kind of slurring his words.
But share impeachment.
See him kind of fading there. He's trying to talk, and there he goes. Scary. Scary. So that was a big guy in the Trump campaign. Now this is the guy who actually, I read an article. He's the guy that who got Tony Hinchcliffe on the MSG show. It's this guy's fault.
Ooh, fault or
opportunity? Greatest thing to ever happen. It's this guy's genius.
Yes.
That led to Tony getting an MSG. And that's what I texted you guys. I wonder if this was a hit, an inside job to eliminate.
Yeah, did you see what I was talking about?
What did you say?
So once he falls, watch the people like coming up to him.
Yeah, because someone tries to catch him.
There's a strange lady that's maybe I'm overthinking this.
Let's see.
Because he is fine now, by the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Okay, there he goes. He's down. He's down. And then who?
So these people.
Yeah.
Let it go. And then there'll be a woman that walks out on stage.
That woman? Okay.
No.
Okay.
That woman. Oh, it's a man.
Oh, it's a man
with a mustache.
It's a man
I thought it was a woman.
Mustache. And he takes a single photo and leaves.
But he doesn't even like look into the camera. He just kind of snaps it.
He's snapping photos. So you think he's trying to get like proof of the hit?
Yeah, kind of. Because I don't know. I feel like if it was like a if it was a traditional photographer, don't they kind of sit at the bottom there?
Right. How do you get on? I guess he walked from. I don't know if he walked from backstage.
He's wearing a suit too, like a tough
man in black.
Yeah.
He's eliminating.
And where's his press cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's his lanyard?
I'm asking questions about that.
All he's doing is asking questions.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So he's down for the count. I guess he's okay, but maybe the shame from the Puerto Rico joke just hit him.
It may be.
Oh.
I'm also curious of how that glass statue that was on the podium.
It's like a glass slipper. What happened?
Kind of cool looking.
I like it. One more time. Here he goes. Very scary. I don't know. Have you guys ever passed out? I've never passed out.
I think so.
Never did.
Oh, it's like eagle. Have you passed out, Luke?
Never did. I think
I've never just passed out. I mean, I've blacked out. I've fallen asleep drunk, I guess, but I've never passed out in public or?
The only time it happened to me, I think I was really sick. I woke up like sweating and dehydrated, and I went down to get water.
Yes.
And I drank the water. I had the cup on the counter, and I guess I leaned over, and I don't know if I like fell asleep or passed out, but I just like knocked the glass off, and I just woke up on the ground. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I wasn't like drunk, because I could see doing that drunk. But
right, but then it'd be funny.
But never in front of people.
Never in front of people.
Because that was in the middle of the night.
Never with a tuxedo on.
No.
Ever. Now, I got sick once like that, and I was walking down the street in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I remember like closing my eyes to blink, and then like stumbling off to the left, like almost into the street.
Yeah.
That was scary, and that's the most sick I've ever been. But
did you fall, or did you?
No, I like saved myself. I came back too, and I was like, oh, I saved myself. I did a cartwheel. I landed on top of a car, and then I killed that night at the show.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. But yeah, that's it's scary. I'm afraid to pass out.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I'm glad I'm not vaccinated.
Thank you, Aaron Rodgers.
I saw he.
What did he say today?
Today he said something. He was like, if anybody's going to criticize me, they got to state their name and their vaccination status.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Hell yeah.
I was like, he's still really harping on this.
I know, seriously. He's taking the one win he had like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
And he's playing the worst he's probably ever played in his career. He's had a couple better games. Now he's had a couple games.
Now he's like hot again. Now he's like back on the vax.
I'm back.
I was right.
Yeah.
You boosted idiots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congrats. You beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. The 2-10 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right. And you shouldn't even be celebrating. Everyone on that team is vaxxed on the Jacksonville. So it's like you beat a bunch of vaxxed people who suck, I guess. Who can't do anything. They're stupid. But I'm glad I have my vax, my booster. And had it all. Luke, you got vaxxed, right?
For work, unfortunately.
For work, yeah. Same here. For work. What a scam. I should have said
I can't sue.
I can't sue. I wish I said I'm immunized. I just walked off. I'm immunized. I take Delta 9s. Yeah. That's the only thing you need to prevent viruses and infections of any kind.
COVID-19 minus Delta 9 equals 10. Which is a perfect score. So you're good.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Like COVID-19, 19 minus 9. Is that Mark live? Yeah, we have Mark here. That's actually Dan in the chat who we've been talking about previously. Thank you, Dan. Dan shed so much light for me about the comedy community at large.
Dan, review. Sorry.
So go ahead.
Watch the last 30 minutes.
Yes.
You got to realize the stake tomorrow at Bar 13.
It's a
Quantum,
huge show.
It's going to be a huge show.
So we hope you're able to
There's
make it.
a lot riding on it.
I hope you're able to make it and fake laugh for us because
I need it.
We need fake laughs badly tomorrow night for Mark's sake and for Luke's, but and for mine as well, obviously. But yeah, Dan has been giving me the lowdown on every comedian known to man. I've been fascinated, and hopefully he's coming out. That'd be awesome. But I've been totally focused on the comedy community at large, and Dan and I don't always agree, but we get the facts straight. Okay, that's the thing.
That's important.
He gives me every fact about Rick Glassman and Jeff Dye.
Oh,
the whole Jeff.
Yeah, I need to hear his.
I have nothing to spread. But he said Jeff Dye stinks.
Yeah,
and I said yeah. I said yeah, but he was right. I think I pointed this out when we talked about Jeff Dye. This is a guy. There still are just like guys that hang out with Six. There are guys that have stuck by and weren't even good friends with them to begin with. Like they weren't blood brothers. Have stuck by Chris D'Elia. The whole entire time.
Right.
After the videos of him, basically coordinating a cult at best. At best, he's trying to build an actual harem cult.
Right.
Of young women.
Yeah.
Who he makes them brand themselves.
Yes.
That's the best scenario.
Yeah.
That's the absolute best it could be for him. So the rest is like everything else. I don't know how guys can just be friends with these guys.
But
I never understood that.
But he just played it off as like, oh, it was a sex addiction, and then everyone was like,
Yes.
oh, okay, yeah, cool,
Which
we're cool.
which was Tiger Woods tried that. David Letterman tried that, but in this case, it's like sex addiction.
Plus-
It's like with like 500 women.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that.
you're married.
And like manipulative stuff.
Manipulative.
Yeah, like
it's like honestly at that level of addiction to sex, it's like it's no better than saying I have a stabbing addiction. Sorry, I've attempted murder 25 people.
Sorry, I have an addiction
Sorry,
to killing
I can't
CEOs of
control
healthcare
it. Right.
companies. My bad.
I met a therapist. They're working on it, but it's like you can't just have an addiction and that's the end of it. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's I mean, these guys are such like grifters that they're like, yeah, that's a good enough.
Oh
excuse.
yeah.
Oh,
He had a problem and he's good now, and you know you got to support your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it is. And by the way, either of you accused of anything, I'm out.
That's
I'm
understandable.
out. Luke, I don't even know what they got on you, but I'm out.
Oh, but yeah, what could I do that makes? I don't know what I could do.
You can probably stare at a woman creepily.
Maybe.
I don't know what else.
And you wouldn't stick by me. What a friend.
I'm out, Luke. I'm telling you now, it's over. I said, yeah, he's always been looking at people ever since I known him. That creep.
And I'll do this, Luke. I won't publicly support you, but I will still pay $5 to the Sick Girls Patreon.
That's nice. See, that's nice.
That's what really counts.
It changed to $3.
Oh, $3.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so is he getting charged $3? Or is he retroactively getting charged? Is Market retroactively getting charged $5?
Oh no, I changed it to 3.
Oh, okay. 3. Okay, very nice. Well, and that money, of course, can be used for legal fees.
Yes.
So use that. Future allegations.
Yeah.
Any $6 lawyers available? I have
a couple months worth.
Well, you've been doing this creepy behavior for months, so you'll have
months worth of money.
Months worth of money.
But was the Sick Girl still around? Are we expecting another episode soon, Luke?
It's pretty much whenever.
Yeah.
I'm free all day. I think Otis. He's kind of out a lot, so.
I got you. Why don't you shoot a live one tomorrow night? Let's shoot a live one.
Oh,
I'll skip my set. Work. That's all. Yeah, I know. It took me no joke. I got home. I'm like, okay, Mark, one guest will be here to shoot the show. It took me 4 straight hours to figure this all out. I don't know if that means I'm slow or it's really hard, but something's wrong.
It would take me 3 straight days to figure that out.
It was so confusing, and it's still not perfect. But I was like, wow, it is tough. I don't know how Tits do it. Does it?
Respect.
No, but I just like anything with a studio and live equipment. It's insane. I'm sick of it. I need a producer, and Dan, you're hired. Welcome. Just anybody from the chat, please. So this is just I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but I want to buy all new equipment. I want to buy multiple little condenser mics. I want guests, but the problem is I have 2.5 friends, so that's a hard one.
Yeah.
To really, then I'm like, how am I gonna? Who else is gonna come?
Right. So you're putting an open invite out for guests.
Literally, yeah, open invite.
Okay.
Shay Durana, you're invited.
We get a lot of hate online. You realize that, right?
Yeah, no one good can show up. But I think that I would love to have anybody here. But I'm saying I need to have a reason to buy all this new equipment, which I desperately want.
Right.
Just to set up. I love setting it up. But it's weird. I don't know how to rationalize it, but I want a new camera, a second camera. I want 2 new mics, and I want Luke. Period.
I'm free anytime to come in the studio. I will make
time.
What? Luke, are you annoyed with us because I'm here and you're not?
Yeah, he's resentful. He's jealous.
I went to a mic today too, so it worked out.
You what?
He's jealous. No, he went to a mic
Jealous.
today.
Oh, he went to
I went to a mic.
You went to
so
Soul Joel's?
I bombed it. Oh, Austin's one. Manayunk.
Who? Sorry, repeat that.
Austin's and Manayunk. So it's a
Manayunk.
new one.
Oh, beautiful. No, but
he's out there grinding.
You did a grind today, type 5 or?
Type 5. No, I tried some new stuff.
Nice.
I did horrible.
How are the mics these days? What is the vibe? Like I haven't been regularly gone in years. What is the vibe of Philly comedy open mics?
It's just it's just I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I like socializing with people I really don't know, and it's like.
Is it a whole new generation from a few years ago?
Who was the last new comic you met?
It's got to be Cisco.
Yeah, well, he's still kicking, I think.
It's been a while. Is he still alive?
He's still alive. He's starting karaoke at American Pub.
He's always grinding, man. Talk about a grinder. But I don't remember. I mean, I remember you guys said that the Cisco thing wasn't funny, but you guys said that like London Duran was big in the scene now. Like he was like the last like new comic I met.
He's running shows now.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even meet him.
It's a whole new gen. Who's the up and coming youngster we can look forward to? Who's the next Shaner? Who's the next guard dog? Who's the next Lamisi?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. Next guard dog. I mean, I'm friends with Connor Luntz. He won Funniest 2 years ago.
He's good.
Yeah.
Sean O'Shaughnessy's good too.
Sean O'Shaughnessy?
They don't have. Yeah, those guys are funny. I'm trying to think of a Shaner type that's like.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
No, they don't have the Shaner flair like Shaner.
Exactly.
Has.
Shaner's got a style. Shaner's got, an attitude. That's what we need. I think we should have a America's Next Top Shaner competition tomorrow night.
Yeah, they had my friend Matt Peoples hosting the Helium Open Mic.
Okay, is he good?
Nice guy.
You know Matt Peoples.
He's nice. Matt Peoples.
Yeah, he did the Rob roast.
Oh, I saw him. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I don't think so. Hopefully tomorrow night I'm praying to get the People's bump. But I'm so curious what it's like now because I remember being like feeling like not too old, but like too, I don't even know. Like too old for the little kids that were running around.
That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm too old. These people are 30, 40 years old in this.
Right, that's the thing. But they were like already like, they were 35, 36. And I'm like, I'm too old to hang out with these guys that go out every single night. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Luke, is there like a new scene at Bar 13, like new people? Or is it the same people?
Is there a new clique?
There's a new people. Like we kind of, our friend group kind of is like the main group there.
Yeah.
There's a clique like, there's like, do you remember that guy Jackie Wills?
No.
It's a guy with no teeth that hangs out with Chica Loca.
No, I don't recall that character.
There's a crew there now. It makes no sense. It's weird.
The toothless guy runs a crew?
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't run a crew. This guy.
What? This is amazing.
Is there bad blood between the two crews?
Yeah.
No. Jackie Will's a nice guy.
The teeth and the gums? I mean, is there...
The teeth and the no teeth.
The two rival gangs? That's incredible. Wow. So there's a toothless guy that has the Chica Loca stamp of approval, and he runs the scene? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. He's a group of some comics he hangs out with that goes, they're not
I see.
Run the scene, but
are you still the ruling guy? Are you still the ruling party at Bar 13?
Yeah, we've been there for so long, though. That's why.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure. Jeez. Whew.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
Yeah, there's.
What's the toothless guy's name?
Jackie Wills. He's
Toothless
he's a
Wills.
guy.
I mean, that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
Dude, when we see this guy tomorrow, we're gonna put like.
Oh my god, it's him. I want to say like I want to hang out with you guys tomorrow, but I feel like I gotta make my my bread with the toothless guy. I gotta be.
Maybe that's your new guest you bring in here.
That's who I want. Yeah. Luke, I hope you don't mind being bumped, but we got to move with Danny Wills now.
Jackie Wills.
What is his name?
I don't even know Jackie Wills.
Jackie Wills.
Jackie.
I thought you'd know him, Mark.
Nah, maybe if I saw him, but that name does not sound familiar.
Jackie Wills chew. He will chew. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Is he actually toothless, or is like one tooth missing? Because I'm expecting an all gum man.
All gum.
It's all gum.
All gum.
And he doesn't have dentures.
No.
Yeah. If I can't remember a gumless guy, there's no way I ever met him.
Right. Meet the guy with no head.
Yeah.
You remember him? That's so interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I want to hang out with you guys tomorrow, but sounds like Jackie Wills is pretty chill.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nice.
And there was the girl. He was hanging out. The girl that I asked Mark about. He was in Austin. He was there at 13. He was hanging out with those guys.
Wait, who?
The drunk, fat Mexican chick.
Oh yeah, I know her, but I don't know the toothless guy.
No, I'm saying that's who she was hanging out with.
Oh, okay.
The drunk, fat Mexican girl with a heart of gold, you mean?
Yeah, she had a hole in her on the ass of her sweatpants.
Were the O's cut out of the booty shorts?
But no, just one hole on her right ass cheek.
Wow. Man. Was that purposeful, or was that a
I honestly don't think it was.
I
don't think it was. And it definitely wasn't. It was freezing cold outside, too. That's nuts how she didn't.
Was it bare cheek, or was there panty? Was there underwear?
Bare cheek. I saw bare cheek.
Whoa. What?
She spit
on Dave Premiano.
Who?
This girl, this fat Mexican killer.
Oh, she didn't spit on Dave Premiano. It was the other one.
Yeah, that's what I think there's a mix-up. I
feel like Dave has had many people spit on him, paid and unpaid. So, I mean, I'm sure that's a long list. Let's not start it now. But that's fascinating. Well, I'm sorry to get so in the weeds, but it's so fascinating to me, and I'm so excited actually for the first time in a long time to come out and do comedy. So excited! I can't wait to have my expectations crushed and be depressed all the time.
There's no crowd.
There's nobody there, and people are kind of bitter and ornery and mad, and no one remembers me. Well, it'd be great. I can't wait. But I'm doing a set that's correct. First set, all Diddy stuff. 5 minutes, all Diddy. That's great. I've been reading a lot of Twitter, all Diddy. You've heard of No Diddy? All Diddy. That's what I do. That's my sets. All Diddy.
Now, Luke, is there a crowd at Bar 13? Will somebody get to witness
Will someone get to witness what I'm about to do?
Great Diddy jokes?
I have this thing of going soft inside.
They don't have the couch. The couch isn't there anymore. Like they got the Fenris blocked off the couch. They had to sit in the crowd, and there's a crowd now.
Oh, okay.
It really helped the mic actually.
Because all the comics just sat in the back and nobody sat in the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what helped the comics, what helped the show was removing options to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go anywhere else.
Exactly.
I love it, man. That's amazing. I can't wait. I hope I'm being sincere. I'm very excited. So that's excellent news. And I think we should finish tonight with a performance by my favorite artist, Kodak Black. Let's listen to a little Kodak Black here.
Coming live to you from Rolling Loud, a huge festival. Let's go. This is him coming out on stage at Rolling Loud. Okay, he's in the white sweater. Okay, they're just playing the track. This is why, and I've done it myself, this is why you never go to rap shows. What's up? He's still, now he's lighting up a marijuana cigarette. Maybe CBD infused. But this is incredible, they don't have, I mean, it's still, if you're bobbing your head, you still like it.
Yeah.
Even though he hasn't sung,
Yeah.
he hasn't performed. I love rap concerts, man.
He's wearing his nicest rings.
Yes, those are giant, wide rings.
That's really what you paid to see. You're like, where is this money going?
And his underwear.
Yeah.
This is what sketch dress is like, by the way. It's not a joke. So we missed it earlier, but he bumps into dancers when he's walking around. He's changing outfits now. He's using scissors to cut the tags.
I feel like he's in a state where he should not be allowed scissors.
No one. Who handed him scissors? But I just wanted to point that out. That was just at Rolling Loud, and everyone said Kodak's got a big problem. Maybe he does, but I've been to rap concerts. This is how every rapper does it.
Yeah, this doesn't surprise me that much, honestly.
People are like, he's got a real problem. He's melting down. I'm like, no, this is probably how he's done every show.
Yeah.
Every show probably goes like this.
Yeah.
I've been to rap concerts, and you guys know me. I'm a what?
You can get down.
I get down, man. I get hip with it. I get boogie. And I'm a white boy into conscious hip hop, into that, MF Doom. You know what we talking, Luke?
Oh yeah.
We talking a little we might be talking the Flowbots. We might be talking Asher Roth. I mean, we're getting intellectual here.
Nice.
So I'm into cultured hip hop, but every single show I've gone to, whether it's conscious hip hop, trap hip hop, pretending I've ever been to a trap concert or seen more than 2 black people at one time. But that's my limit, Luke. But what I'm saying is, everyone I've gone to, no matter the level, it's been like this. They barely rhyme. They play the track with the vocals. They barely rap over it. You can hear the studio voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's still like not a bad time. It's not awful. But this is every show.
No, I'll say it's a bad time. It's not worth the
it's
time
not worth
and
it.
effort to go.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. But no, this is this is typical rap.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them. Like there's one, like the top touring ones, like Kendrick.
Yes.
They don't do this.
No, they sell like $500 tickets.
Right. But you're kind of.
But even I've been watching
like Future. Well, I don't know every Future, but the one I've seen, it's like.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of I've only seen underground rap, and they still did this. They were like hustling to get up, and they still were like, we're gonna show up an hour late. We don't give a shit. And that's part of what makes them good at rap. But it's also it hurts our white boy pockets.
Right. But like I know Future was really when I went
late.
Saw Future, he was super late. Ludacris, I saw him. I don't know if he was late, but he wasn't good. Wasn't good. I'm trying to think what else. But I saw Kendrick. He was good.
I believe that.
Yeah, because he had like a real band with it.
And even Kanye, as of 5 years ago, incredible concert.
Yeah.
I mean, but now he sells listening party tickets.
Right.
But there is a level of rap. 99% of rappers, underground, well known, they're gonna do this exact thing. They're gonna walk around, talk to the DJ.
Yeah.
Rap half of the one verse.
Yeah.
Then they always do this. They do. I got broads in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then the crowd sings it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that tomorrow night. So I was at the dentist the other week. My famous dentist bit. I hope you guys all remember, because if you don't, I'll be left hanging.
Remind me to send me a refresher.
I'll send you a refresher.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Like that's a lazy move, but they all do that. They do this. They rap half of. Sometimes they don't even have an excuse. Like this is an excuse to not sing for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just they'll just put the mic to the side and walk around.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I saw, what was his name? One of the guys from Das Racist, an old ultra online rap group, and he broke off from the band that made him anyway famous.
Okay.
They had like one successful mixtape in 2011. He left them, and he shows up like an hour late, barely raps. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you really should. You got to be working for your bread.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Now, us comedians wouldn't stoop that low. No. We just get constantly accused of sexual assault. But we're not late.
That's true.
We're not late to the hotel room, Luke.
We're not. When we make sure we do our full act. The only thing we do is look at our notes sometimes. It's kind of hacky.
Sometimes you got to look at the notes. That's true.
Comedians have a heart of gold.
That's true. Who was I just seeing who had notes? Maybe it was David Lucas.
Really?
Well, he's always got his phone. He's checking his phone constantly.
He is looking at his phone.
Let's watch. Let's finish with that David Lucas clip.
Oh my gosh, this was
on YouTube too, so I'm gonna open it on YouTube
Luke, I know you put out
a
similar clip around the same time as this. Did you title yours because of how he titled his?
The fuck?
What's my title again?
I don't know, but it was kind of similar to what he titled this on. It was on Instagram. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I know, but there's a full video on.
Oh, there's a full video.
Yeah. Here we go. I saw it, I swear. Oh, fuck. Oh, I did see it, though. It was a full thing. All right, maybe I'm wrong. What the fuck? Okay, well, it used to be there. I'll find it on Instagram.
Can you look up David Lucas racist?
Racist. Excuse me, everybody. So we can finish this show with a bang. Here we go.
Yeah.
1 month ago. David Lucas confronts
my mom.
racist. Just uploaded it for a few clicks.
Okay.
And there we go. And let's watch David Lucas confronts racist heckler featuring Craig Smith. Let's watch a little bit of this, but the Instagram closer. So first of all, he does just every woman looks like a bird or looks like a pear. Or
always funny. That's funny and always sunny Philadelphia.
Always sunny makes me laugh, so it's got to be funny here.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's how comedy works.
Comedy. And he's just roasting this woman that is probably a pretty nice woman, but that's also hard. I hate when like a woman that's, I mean, yeah, she's got tattoos. There's probably something to make fun about her, but David Lucas is looking for guys in wheelchairs and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not looking for good-looking girls. So he's roasting.
Now you're missing over a big
what?
part.
What?
Can you?
What?
Look at the progression on his shirt of sweat.
Wait, let's start from the beginning. Yeah. I did not notice.
I was like, does it start like that? I don't think it does.
So there, let's see a side view. I don't see any sweat. You're right. No sweat to be seen. And then we'll skip this.
When he starts putting his elbow up, that's when it starts dripping on the side of it.
Oh my God. And then you see a big splotch. You can see that right there. I'm circling with my mouse. But you can see, and it's not even at the, I mean, he hasn't lifted up his arm. It's now down basically past belly button height. Yeah. It has already leaked out in 5 minutes. I mean, I know it's cut, but maybe, I mean, how much? But oh my God. Wow. So we're going to keep focus on that throughout this.
That's all I could notice by the end.
There's going to be a visible puddle on the ground.
Talking about.
It's going to be all the way down the shirt. A puddle dripping.
Such an awkward position too. It just makes it seem grosser.
I know it is weird with the stain that far down. All I know is by the end of this, he shuts down the heckler because the heckler slips in a puddle of David Lucas's sweat. He's down.
Oh, wow.
He's down for the count. David Lucas destroys heckler with liquid.
Y'all gotta shut the fuck up.
So you see the crowd.
The show's almost over. This is not your show.
So this is what I said. I was like, this looks like a splendid time out in the town. I mean, this looks like such fun. Let's watch an average David Lucas show.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You want one of those? Huh? you gonna crash out.
I'll crash out. I'll split a rock
I'm
over
gonna
your
hit
head.
you in your kneecap. I know where to hit big nigga. I'm not hitting no big nigga in his head. I'm gonna hit that nigga. No, I'm gonna take this stool up against that knee. No,
So this is great. I mean, this already is full threatening with violence from both sides.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you brought your wife. If you're a retiree to this random comedy night, you're probably expecting some jokes.
Could you go back to where they show the front?
Yes, that's exactly what
it's all like old
Yes,
white
it's
people.
all old people. It's unbelievable.
I wonder what they thought about
The
this.
show's almost over. This is not your show. I hit you
Watch
in the
this. This is my favorite part.
microphone.
So David Lucas already threatened to hit a guy with a stool. He's like, I'll hit you in the kneecap with a stool. Watch
You
this.
want one of those? Huh?
He already hit that guy in the head. Look at him. He already bashed that dude earlier in the night. These are violent shows. Oh my God.
Crash out.
I'll split a who. By the way, if someone said that to me in a show, out of the show, I'm getting secured. I'm calling the police. That's such a specific threat.
No.
I'll split a rock over your head. Has anyone ever said? Seriously, that was just Cain and Abel. I'll bash you in the head with a rock. What the fuck? I'm going home if someone said that to me.
Yeah.
I cannot stick around for that. I've never heard such a threat.
I'm gonna hit you in your kneecap. I know where to hit big nigga. I'm not hitting no big nigga in his head. I'm gonna hit that nigga. No, I'm gonna take this stool up against that knee.
Yeah.
No, he good. He good. He good. No, hey, come on, bro. We got a show.
And the vape,
man.
the vape's always there. There's some vape.
We gotta drop all the way back. No, he good. He good. He good.
If you vape juice, not sweat.
Right there. Hey, all right. Come on, Bubba.
And that guy's a tough ass dude. By the way.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. He's splitting a rock over your head if he wants to, dude. You got no stopping this guy.
He looks like one of those World's Strongest Men where they pick up those giant rocks and
Yes,
put
he
them on.
does.
Except
So
he's
he's picking
just
slurs.
fat.
It's just slurs. He's lifting over his head. This is a guy, by the way. I mean, casting agent for a racist. I mean, look at. I mean, I'm not messing with this violent racist in my entire life. Look at him. Luke,
Like a
you'd be scared of
Netflix
this
main-
gentleman, right?
I would be. Yeah, he looks like one of those like. Looks like the main villain in a Netflix Civil War movie.
Yeah, right. He looks like he's like the leader of an extreme group of racists in the new America. We gotta watch out for him. He's crazy. So I can't believe Dave Lucas is really cool with this.
Show, man. We gotta drop all the way back. No, he good. He good. He good. Right there. Hey, all right. Come on, Bubba. Y'all, they not gonna be able to kick this nigga out without confrontation. So I don't want to see that nigga kicked out. He gonna turn over a table, call me the N-word before he leave. Y'all think I want that shit?
And just look at this guy who came over here to get roasted in a beanie.
Yeah.
And now he's like scared for his life.
Yeah, is there gonna be a rock coming
This is
my
like,
way?
by the way, if that guy that we just saw in the crowd and David Lucas run at each other, it's like unstoppable force, immovable object. If he gets crunched between them like a pancake.
Well, actually, they are actually uncancelable each other out.
They're uncancelable, but they're gonna run into him, head on, and he's gonna be 2D by the end of it. If they run into him at the same time. That's insane.
Stanley.
That's Tim Pool. That is Tim Pool.
What's with this look with beanie and he's wearing like short sleeve shirt?
Yeah, but then he's like ripped.
Yeah.
It's a very strange combination.
He's hiding that he's bald. I don't know. Has to.
Yeah,
be.
he's hiding his ball.
We're taking money out of David Lucas's pockets. This is how he makes his money roasting this guy. But I agree that is an extreme. By the way, that beanie is down to the floor basically. It's a low beanie. Wow.
Leave peacefully.
So that's the racist. So he brings the. I gotta give David Lucas credit. He's brave.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I will
bring this
say
guy
that.
on stage in a million years.
Right. But he's also on stage with another comedian, so he's outnumbered.
He's outnumbered, but he is the strength. One racist white guy that size has the
Yeah,
strength
could
of like
take two.
100 men.
Yeah.
He could beat up 100 black guys if he needed to. And he might need
Yeah,
to.
that's a big nigga right here. Let me see you smile. Yeah, I know the bitches fuck. Let me see.
So he's making racist comments.
Yeah, it wasn't really. Oh my God! Come on, bro.
Oh, I missed this part.
Yeah, he said, yeah, this keeps going.
Oh, you
There's too many black people.
What did he just
here.
say?
He said there's too many black people here.
Really?
To David Lucas.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this guy's no fear. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
He's got no fear. No fear Shakespeare.
Oh my God! Come on, bro. What's wrong with this guy, bro? Why are you being racist?
But this guy could also be the next #1 thing in Philly podcasting. That's the other thing.
When's the last time you think he shit his pants?
Exactly. If it's within the year, you're hired. You're on the job. You got it.
It's like the type of white guy.
And then he seen one George Floyd joke and thought it was a KKK rally.
Hey, we ain't seen me. I can find you, motherfucker.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! All right.
He's hammered too.
Oh, he's hammered and
he's-
racist. That's a bad comment. This is a scary situation.
Could you imagine being the girlfriend at the table?
Oh my God. Now this guy came with like 2 construction buddies.
Yeah.
And they're on the fence about whether to help or not. Help him if a fight starts. It's interesting.
All right. Anybody else want to be roasted before we get?
Hold on, wait. Are we done with Chaz Bono? Are we done?
Bro, he about to say the N-word next. We gotta get this nigga out of here. Get out of here.
All right, for sure.
Get out of here.
Hey,
Thank
He
you.
ends up with a dap.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Please, no more
Like white
racist
David
shit the rest of the night.
What'd he say?
He said, I'm not going to sub to you on YouTube. then."
See, the camera blocked.
The camera's blocking it. That's a little inside this production
Yeah. Sorry.
details. I'm not going to sub to you on YouTube then.
That's why I missed the first comment about there's too many black people here. He said that.
He said that.
So the clip on Instagram, he clipped that part out. There's too many black people here.
I don't know if it ended before that or he clipped it out.
What he first says doesn't sound that racist, and then he goes, "That's racist, bro. Why are you being racist?"
Right.
Like, he clipped the most racist part out.
That's true, but that's odd. You think he would include the most racist part? That's like the
Right, but that's why it's on Instagram. And it's short.
they're trying to get out. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't even know. I didn't check the comments. I mean, you don't ever know. I mean, people on Instagram, they could be as racist as this guy now. The top comments I see on Instagram would shock you sometimes.
Yeah.
They're so racist.
Yeah.
And as a joke or not, it's wild. And most of them left by Luke.Kincaid.
Oh.
No. Luke?
Dot, am I using it? It was Luke Doc Kincaid's an imposter. I'm not racist.
Oh, yeah, right. It's at real Luke Kincaid. The real.
The real Luke Kincaid comedy, haha.
Kincaid be funny.
Lukey be funny though.
Lukey be
get
funny.
laughs.
Exactly. Well, that's just I just keep, nothing else happens, but he's not going to sub to him on YouTube. That's a shame because there's some great content.
Yeah, and that sweat stain's looking pretty.
It hasn't moved, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's when you look at it, there's a lot of liquid.
It's
in that
condensed,
area.
though. You're right. It's condensed. It's dense.
When it zooms in, you can really see there's a lot.
Yeah. It's a dense spot. That is the dark side of the moon, man. Well, there he is, David. Oh, and they still do it. He's still arguing like an hour later.
I'm gonna sit here and do a whole hour on George Floyd. That's dope. That nigga's dead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta stop it. And I don't mean to be mean, but how dumb are people, or at least the people that go to this, where he says the racist guys like tell a George Floyd joke.
Yeah.
And David Lucas says, I'm not gonna tell George Floyd jokes. George Floyd jokes are stupid. Why would I bother? He's dead, right?
He's dead.
Giant laugh. Who is laughing at that?
I don't know.
I know it's just I don't even blame David Lucas for that. But people hear the word George Floyd, they're ready to.
I mean, look at that guy's
their
jaws.
I know.
Almost completely.
It looks like a Tony Hinchcliffe laugh.
Yeah.
My God.
These guys, they must just go home and just stare at a blank wall for the rest of the day.
Yeah, has he not been on the internet before today? Has he been in a nunnery for 9 years?
Is he aware of memes?
I mean, does he know about a meme? Does he know about edgy? Like, it's like, maybe that's a nice life, but it's like, please learn about the comedy. We're over that. We're on to stuff about what's new in the news. Drones.
Yeah.
Drones. What are the drones, Luke?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea. It's so bizarre. I'm not like really. I would think I'd be worried about it, but I really don't care. It's just.
Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that there's always, whenever they see the drones, they're always in a group of 6? Have you noticed that?
I did not notice that. No.
It's because they're promoting Brian Six's new special. Everybody.
Oh my God.
Beezer.
Yeah, you know what? We have Beezer. Beezer is controlling the drones. He's a fucking loser, dude.
Brian Six.
Not 7, not 5. Brian 6.
Brian Six, everybody. Thank you.
We love Beezer. We love Gerbies. We love Guard Dog. What a great dog he is, Guard Dog.
By 2027, Trump will say the phrase Gerbies. I love Gerbies.
I will throw out every piece of merch, and I will receive my vote if he ever says the word Gerbies.
We're all moving to I don't know where. Brazil.
Washington D.C. is the next Austin comedy.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
I'll see you there.
Thank you so much, Luke, for joining us tonight on an excellent show.
Thanks for having me.
The show is over, and I hope you enjoyed it. Over 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. Hell yeah.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you, Luke. Oh, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yep.
Wow. I had an excellent show here. I thought we did great. I don't know how it sounded. I don't know how it looked. I know we had a picture-in-picture of our own face for our own faces the entire first half of the show, but still an excellent time.
Yeah,
we look very comfortable right now. Look at us.
Yeah, I mean,
arms clasped, hands clasped. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I really want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Excellent to have Mark back in the studio. If you like it, give it a boom. If you didn't like it, give it a doom, and we'll find out what happened. But thank you so much for watching. Mark, what do you have to say to the people there? And where should they go tomorrow night?
They should go to Bar 13 and
Wilmington, Delaware, everybody.
Witness history.
History's will be made. Luke will not be wearing a Santa suit, which is I don't even know. I'll complain about that to the guy with no teeth tomorrow night. So thank you everybody for watching. I am so happy that we made this happen, and to many more to come. Thank you, Mark. Well, wait. Mark, fill for 10 seconds, please. Thank you.
Thanks for hosting. How about that?
That was only 4 seconds.
Okay. Whoops.
Okay. One more. Okay.
There
you go. Everybody, have a fantastic night here on After Night. Pleasure working with you. Bye-bye. And peace. This is Rudolph with a twist. And here it is, Riff Raff, Stars.
Yo, where are you? Derek, I'm here right now. Where's everybody else at? Look, I have a very on the roof. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Get it done.
I got stars, I got stars. I got stars in the roof of my car. This ain't no Lexus Jack.